Alright, how are we doing, everybody? Totally didn't forget to unmute myself real fast there. Um, how's everything sound? Sound good? Seems pretty good from what I can see. Tonight we're gonna be playing a game called Moonlighter. I've actually been looking at this game for a while. It looks really cool. I've never played it before. I just kind of seen like the Steam page and all that. So I'm really excited to try it out. So we're just gonna kind of get right into it. From what I can tell, it's meant to be played with a controller. Unfortunately, I don't own a controller. Whoops, my bad. So we're just gonna try with mouse and keyboard, and it'll probably be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. So let's get started with a new game. Okay, got it. The enter key is not how I start things. Just gonna hit okay. J. J is how I enter things. Choose save slot, new game 1, normal game slot. Cool. Hard. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can do hard. I mean, normally I don't like to start with hard on a game I've never played before, but it says that's just kind of what's recommended, so let's do that. Alright, let's get into this. I'm so excited for this. It's definitely... Ooh, okay. Among the stars of the night, there is a land as old as imagination. Ooh, I really like the pixel art. One night, mazes full of extraordinary treasures and deadly creatures appeared in this land. They called them the dungeons, strange, ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Soon a village of the slightly curious took root near the dungeons. They named Rhynica. Among the settlers, two groups shine brightest, heroes and merchants, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed as too many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for the town, especially for the young owner of the oldest shop, Will of Moonlighter. I think that's us. Long dreaming of opening the mysterious fifth door of the dungeons. Like our little bandana. The J is continue. Okay, so it's kind of like a... So... Alright, I'm not controlling him right now. We'll see how this goes. Not so cute. Okay. So WASD to move. Let's go. Knife. Bumpers. And what is anything in this? Nope. No mirror. Alright though. Let's follow the arrow. Hopefully not die immediately. So... Oh, I can roll. Okay. Interesting. I don't seem to have like a stamina bar or anything. That's pretty nice. I just spam roll. No, you're not supposed to do that a lot of times. Alright, gotta jump over the cliffs. Ooh, that was a little close. Alright. Can I... Wants me to jump over the monster? Can I do that? Okay. Neat. So I can jump... Ow! Oh! I didn't think that would just kill me. That didn't happen. You didn't see that. Alright, next room. Okay. So, will I get hit by these, or do I just have to... Okay, I do get hit by them, so I have to... I don't have to, like, weave through them. I have to jump dodge through them. Okay. Nice. This is what I call gaming. Okay. J. I have a broom. Interesting. Then E. I think that's the E key. Not quite sure what it wants me to do for that. Ow. Okay. Oh. Oh! Aim up! Oh, ow! 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 Okay. These guys... Well, at least they don't one-shot me like the other guy. Okay. Is E how I like heal? That is how heal. Okay, that's what they were saying. Get some more heals. Okay, nice. this little guy. He's a little tougher. Ow, 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 ow. Only the tutorial, I'm still almost dying. Okay, K. Oh, it's like a power sweep. Interesting. I think I was supposed to use it on that guy, but I got a little anxious. Got a little ahead of myself. Okay, and then so when the chests are unlocked, when they're monsters, I can open it. When they aren't any, okay, nice. I guess quick move all. Cool. Fix escape. I have my bag there. Okay, quick move. So that's in my hotbar, and that, I guess that first little bit's my hotbar, and then it's my bag. Hopefully you can upgrade that. It doesn't seem like a lot of space. Alright, we got some big guys. Okay. Okay, it's go time. Go time. Oh, dodge, dodge, dodge. Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I'm gonna die. Crap, what was heal again? E. E was heal. Okay. Oh, I think I'm supposed to die here. Ow, 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 ow. Yep, no. No way I'm surviving. Yeah. Yeah, that was supposed to kill me. I'm not good enough, I suppose. I'm not a true gamer. Understandable. Ooh, who's this guy? Bring a turtle shell? Nah, it's just a backpack. Alright, our first, I guess, character with speaking roles, Xenon. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the voices for this game, because I'm bad at them, and I think that'll be funny. So we're gonna go for old man here. What a sorry-looking kid. All alone now. Rest for a bit, Will. I have you now. You can tell that I'm great at voices. I think the horrible voices add to it, though, so you're gonna have to get used to them. I'm guessing he brought us home? I hope so. That was nice of him. What a nice old man. Alright. Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you were curious of the dungeons. Yeah, I can't do a good voice. I'm sorry. Guess I'll have to get good at it. These are notes? Alright. Can't really tell much of what's going on. It looks like there's locks, though. They mentioned, like, a fifth... I think it's a fifth door or a fifth lock, and I'm seeing 4 here. So I'm guessing maybe we'll probably have to get through these before we get to that kind of final raid boss sounding lock. Cool. For Xenon again. There's no doubt you carry the same obsession as old Pete. Is that like our dad? Maybe he's just like a guy we know. Also, how old are we? We look pretty old here. Got like the white hair. Maybe we just have like that anime protagonist hair. Might be it. Morning, boy. Did our little merchant bite off more than he could manage? I think he did. I think I did, yeah. Like, it was doing pretty good in the tutorial section, but after that, I got. Well, listen to me. The hard truth is this. You are the last of your family, the only one left to run the Moonlighter. I guess that's probably our shop's name. I'm getting into the shop mechanic. I'm excited. That's really the big thing. I know the whole going into the dungeon thing and getting your own materials was like a really big... That seemed to be a really big kind of selling point in this game, but I thought the idea of just kind of having like a fantasy shopkeeper sort of sim looked really fun. I actually used to, on my phone, like, probably 5 or 6 years ago, they had like a little, like, kind of a cookie clicker type game, but it was, you were like a fantasy shopkeeper, so you'd send out people and they'd bring you back materials and you make them gear, and it was one of those kind of things, and that was probably the most fun I've ever had with a mobile game. So if I can get like an actual fully fleshed out fantasy shopkeeper game, like I hope this will be, I will have a new addiction, which, you know, I'm excited for. That's probably not a great way to put it, though. I know, I really love the art. It's like pixel art, which I normally see pixel art in like really kind of like a flat 2D kind of thing. And this is like, it's 2D, but it's also kind of like you have this different, I guess, sort of perspective, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it, but I really like it. It's so cute. Alright, back to Xenon. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. Risking your life on this 5th door nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. Alright, Xenon's telling us not to achieve our dream. Kind of a jerk now, honestly. He did save us, though, so I'm giving him a pass. Find some artifacts, then use your pendant to get out of the dungeon. Alright. Getting a little bit more backstory here. And for crater's sake, stop using that broom of yours, you daft boy. I don't know how long you've been here, but the first time we went into the dungeon, we just kind of started bopping monsters with a broom. It was really cute. Not very effective. We died the second we left the tutorial area. So, I think Xenon is onto something here. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. This isn't copyrighted, it's just a funny phrase I said. It's mine from back in the day. Use it. I have little need for it now. Oh, that's cool. It's a little sword and shield. Also, how does the volume sound, Pony? Does it seem good? I know I was testing a little bit before, and the music and game audio seemed a little loud, so I turned it down. But I think it should be all right now. But just let me know. All right, now then, get up. You are wasting light. Can't have you neglect the shop all day. So I don't think this guy is like our grandpa, because he mentioned that we're the last in our family. So maybe he's just like a family friend. Let's see if I could get through your hard head some of the tricks that I picked up from your grandfather so many, many years ago. Alright, is there anything I checked over here? No, what about here? No. I guess we're going into the shopping part of this now. Okay. Successfully selling your merchandise takes knowledge of 2 things. You must know an item's value as well as its demand. You see, unfortunately, I did not do well in my macroeconomics or microeconomics class, so I'm gonna run this into the ground. Come now, open the shop up and allow the customers in. Okay, so I guess I come over here, open the shop. Oh, gotta hold it. Alright, hey, our first customer! Yay! Oh, they're buying. Here, can I help you with anything? Ma'am, can I help you? Oh, we got a customer. Okay. Sell. We did it. We made our first sale. Let's go! Oh, it was so much easier than I thought. No small talk. Just we just gave them some crystals, and then they gave us their money. That was the perfect sale experience. All right. Did you see that? Best expression you can hope for. She kind of seemed like she was done with all of this, honestly. Which, you know, to be fair, she is buying crystals at like 9 in the morning. I can't imagine that's healthy. The item wasn't too expensive for them and not too cheap for you to lose profit. Okay. We have to sell it for more than we find it for, but not so much that they won't buy it. Sounds alright. Be sure to pay attention to your customers' expressions. That's how your grandfather always knew if his prices were fair. His voice is killing my throat. Alright, hello, sir. Do you require assistance? He's thinking. Ooh. Didn't seem happy. The 170 is probably too much. I don't think I need to tell you how that item was obviously overpriced. Lesson learned. Finally, be careful of selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you'll have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Understandable, understandable. Now, when do I get to sell graphics cards? Because those always seem to be in, like, really, really expensive. Point is, charge higher when something is in high demand and in low supply. I remember this. I remember it was like an X-shaped graph. I remember this. It's all coming back to me. Take out your merchant notebook. It should hold all the information you have gathered on discovered wares and artifacts. Okay, is that I? Okay, E. Nice. Okay. Page up and page down. I'm pressing that. Okay. Sorry, this game is not made for mouse keyboard, I think, so I'm just gotta figure out the controls. So PG does not seem to be moving it at all. So we're just gonna start. Oh, it's probably keyboard, page up and page down. Nope, not those either. Okay. Well, you know, we don't need that anyways. It's probably not important. It's fine. Who needs to know, like, what you should sell your prices for? What you should sell your items for? Alright, Xenon's got some more advice for us. Would seem the sun has fallen for the day. Really? We just got up. How long were we talking, old man? I best head off. You will pick up more on your own. Yeah, I'm assuming I will. Restoring the shop to its full glory, that responsibility falls to you, not I. I know, I gotta build up the shop. Gonna make this place into basically the Costco of the fantasy world. I think that's kind of the vibe we're going for here. Big bulk. You know, you got everything at a reasonable price. Be perfect. It's in your blood, Will. Make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out the new sword of yours? Dungeons are far more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Just don't dive too far. Use that pendant, boy. Well, unfortunately, the game has not told me how to use the pendant with, like, what button. So, we're probably not going to use the pendant. It'll be fine. It'll be like, what's the worst that can happen here? We die? I mean, that's, you know, we'll just go right back to our shop. Alright, go on now. These weary bones of mine must rest. He did just carry me, like, pretty far after I passed out, so I guess that's fair. Alright. Ooh, I have a sword now. And so this is block. And then... Oh, okay, that's the merchant notebook. E. Oh, it's literally just WASD. Oh, okay, that's way easier. Nice. Okay, sweet. That's the stuff. Okay. Nice. Okay. I like this. I like this. Starting to figure out the keybinds just a bit. Alright, I think those look kind of like those teeth we saw earlier. Green dungeons. Yes. Oh, it's so... Oh, just look at these. Look at the, like, clouds and the street lamps. It's so cute. I love this. Alright. I can't steal from these boxes. Unfortunate. So I know he said dungeons are more dangerous at night, so I'm kind of worried that I might get got, since even after the second I finished the tutorial, I was just done for. Alright, forced dungeon. Available to here is now recommended for merchants. Tech dungeon, no entry. Probably have to unlock that. Desert dungeon, only for heroes. What do we got here? Golem dungeon. Dungeon available to merchants and heroes. That's us. We're a merchant and a hero. Well, we're not a hero yet, I guess. We will be, though. I got a good feeling. Alright, so I think what we do is we kind of just go in, and then we just kill monsters for materials until we... Okay. Yeah, so we get, like, some sticks here until we're you know, we gather enough and then we sell it the next day. Okay, nice, 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 nice. So let's do that. Okay, I guess we go. Okay, so you can see we got like a mini map. Okay. Nice. Okay, oh, I remember this big guy hurt last time. Alright, keep our distance. Ooh, he's swinging again. Ooh, alright. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Nice. What's that? What was that? Oh, I can't access it right now? Kinda weird. Alright, that hurt a little bit. I do have heals, so I'll heal. Okay, this one's a little hard. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of that bad boy. And roll, and roll. Smash and roll. Oh, keep rolling, keep rolling. Smash and roll. Smash. There we go, there we go. Alright, nice, 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 nice. Left, or, let's keep going up. We've had some pretty good luck going up so far. Okay. Interesting. Read. To a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from the strange creature across the room. My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out, though. I'd say I fared better than he. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items when he fled, one of which is this map? Diagram? Whatever it is, I was right. They called me crazy, said old crazy Pete done gone lost his marbles. Isn't Pete our dad? I remember there was someone named Pete. But I was right. Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts. All of them linked to that giant locked door outside the dungeons. The 5th door of Rhinoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whomever found me, I apologize for the smell. But the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please, open the 5th door of Rhinoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Alright, so it sounds kind of like... Sorry, excuse me. So it does sound like we do have to kind of defeat each dungeon's boss. And then from there we get to unlock that big 5th dungeon. And let's read. Big boss gonna kill me. I supposed to let them all out. Now have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs. Ah, big boss gonna be so upset with little me. Okay. We got the diagram. So we're on that first dungeon. So it looks like the way it's gonna be is the Golem dungeon, Forest dungeon, Desert dungeon, and then Tech dungeon. Yeah, I guess it makes sense that Tech dungeon would be last. It's just straight up said no entry allowed. Ooh, wow, a lot of stuff. Okay. L. Hold down L. Okay, so when I hold down L, that's when I use my pendant to get out of here. Got it. Let's check it out over here. Nice. Oh, wait, can I not leave? Am I stuck in here? Way out! I guess I'm stuck. Dang it, I meant to find loot and instead I found lore. I guess I'll get out. Oh, it's like a little goo ball. It's kind of cute. Alright, escaped with the pendant. I killed 6 enemies. I got... looks like some pretty good stuff. I got a lot of whatever that green stuff is. Alright, go to town. Alright, you know, our first dungeon went pretty well. Hey, Zenon's back. I thought he was going to nap, but, you know, it's fine. Ah, the young profiteer of Moonlighter has returned. You look intact. Finally learned to use that pendant properly. It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a chart of this dungeon? Where did you get this? You found old Pete? It was Pete. It was that Pete he was talking about. Dead. Oh, were they friends? That's sad. See? This is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem dungeon, and look after Moonlighter. Sorry, it's kind of slipping into a bit of a southern accent now. But it's a little easier for me to do, so I think I'm gonna keep it. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently, they need some startup capital first. Would be nice to see some new life in Renoka. Nice indeed. Alright. I guess that's probably how we... I'm sure there'll be stuff like armor or like weapons we can buy at these new shops. Check out the board. Read. Investments. Those can be town investments. We've got Vulcan's Forge. You feel the dungeons are too hard. Tired of your old weapon? I can solve that if you bring me enough money and materials. A forge to be reckoned with. I like that, like a force to be reckoned with, a forge. Alright, Vulcan. Just doing a bit of a... Not quite sure what that face is. The Wooden Hat. Is brute force getting you nowhere in the dungeons? Visit the Wooden Hat to find potions and enchantments for this and that. Interesting, interesting. Sounds kind of like it's a bit of something performance enhancing. I don't know how I feel about that. Le Retalier. I think it's just supposed to say Le Retailer. Well, we're not gonna... He's blurred out, so we don't care. How much money? Well, I don't have enough money for either, so we're gonna close that for now. Alright. Oh, hello. Hello, how are you doing? Ranoka might not be as prosperous as I used to be, but many still visit to pick up a souvenir from the Golem dungeon. That's my attempt at an accent. I'm gonna stop with that. Zenon's the only one who gets an accent because I don't know how to do any other accents. Possibly even one from the closed dungeons if we were lucky. There's also a lot of people here. What else? What do you have to say? Oh, they have a character portrait, so they're a main character. Alright, fine. Because they have a character portrait, I will try and give them a voice. Bear with me. This is gonna be bad, because I can't do women voices. But it's fine. Well, I saw you in the dungeons earlier, mister. Did you bring me anything mysterious? Did I? People used to think artifacts found in dungeons were created out of thin air. Just generated inside the dungeon. Current shortage of golem artifacts is proving this theory wrong. Okay, so I guess I don't get infinite drops, maybe is kind of what that's saying. So I need to be smart with how I invest my stuff. Alright, Tomo, anything else? We discovered the dungeon some 70-odd years ago, and yet, we still know so very little about them. But that's okay, because you and I will discover all their secrets. I like her character sprite is so cute. I love the little map in, like, her backpack. It's so cute. Alright, Tomo was cool. What about you? Are you a main character? Redmond. Okay. He's also a main character, so I'll have to give him a voice. Masa, my son, when I find you. Oh, Will, have you seen Masa around by chance? Alright, I'm guessing that's his son. Is anything more? Are you heading into the dungeons? Be sure to take advantage of the hot spring if you find it. The water will soothe your aches, just downright revitalize you. I know it's kind of... I don't know if it's cliche necessarily, but I love it when games like this have, like, a hot springs as the, kind of, like, healer. Or, like, that's what heals you in these things. Like, I know in Stardew Valley, to, like, regain your energy, they have, like, the hot spring, or... I can't remember, it's not, like, a hot spring, it's like a bathhouse or something. I don't know. The point, I love that kind of, the vibe, because the pixel art for those kinds of things are always so creative and so cute. Alright, who is this? Masa. Will, can we play next time I stop by your shop? Oh, I can't do child voices either. And your dad's looking for you. I'm assuming that's your dad, otherwise this is a little creepy. No, we cannot. I am very busy businessman. Doing business things. Alright. Moonlighter. Yep, that's my shop. Let's enter. Alright, I'm guessing I can choose stuff. Yeah, I can play stuff to sell. Alright, we got Vine. Oh, this is Vine. Okay, Iron Bar. I feel like Iron would be worth a lot. Let's check. Actually, let's check my bag. E for prices. Broom Spear. That's not quite what I need. Rich jelly. Hopefully this has training, short sword. I'm trying to find my... Is this... I think this is all gear and stuff. I don't think this is actually the materials. Try... Golem dungeon items. Okay. Okay, fabric, water lamp. It doesn't look like until I actually place it down and try and get kind of a price, or until I sell it to someone, I won't figure out the price. Yeah. Okay. So we're just gonna place everything, one of everything, I guess, and see how that goes. So let's go with iron. Okay. So J. Have one iron. Put it here, and we're gonna put it for... How do I increase the price? Okay. Let's do... It's only a single iron. I feel like a single iron probably isn't much, so let's do like 20. Let's do 20 for a single iron, because I feel like it's a little bit of a higher tier material, right? We'll put the iron for 20 for one. Let's try... root. I can't imagine root's probably worth a lot, but let's put it... Yeah, we'll put this for like... We'll put this for like 5. And then... Oh, let's lower the crystal. I know we sold the last one for 100, and that went pretty well. So let's try and put this one at like 120, though. You know, maybe... If we can get a little more out of it, that'd be nice, especially because we're running kind of low on funds. And then... do we want to sell teeth stone or glass lenses? Or let's do vine, because we have a lot of vines we can sell later as well. Let's also put this at 5, because I feel like a vine and root are probably roughly the same price-wise. Okay, let's close. Can't sell anything, so I guess just go like, oh, got a thing to read. Okay, it's this chart again. Continue. Is it just this chart? Okay. Open. I guess I'll store all this. What do I... Yeah, I'll just store all that for now. And then another chest. Okay, so I have 2 chests. And let's sleep until tomorrow. Oh, I really like this game so far. It's really cute. Okay, 3rd of January. All right, first day on my own in the shop. Let's open it up. Hold to open shop. Okay, let's see what we got. So this guy, let's see what he's looking at. Okay, he's looking at the crystal. Feeling? Too expensive still? Okay. 1 vine? That's too expensive for 1 vine? Okay. Wait, low? Like the price was too low? Or they had low satisfaction? It might be too. All right, let's see for the iron. Oh, so the iron is a really good... Okay, branch is pretty good at 5. And then the iron... So the branch at 5 was good. The iron at 20 was really good, so I can probably do iron for a lot more. Okay, let's place... Alright, let's drop the crystal down to 100 then. And then... Oh, I need to go back here really fast. Take the iron. Yeah, I want... Just quick move. And then... So we have iron. So the branch at 5 was a pretty good deal. He seemed to... I'll just move it all. The branch at 5 seemed to be really popular. The iron at 20 was really good. So we're going to do 1 iron here. We're going to try putting it at like... Try 30. See how 30 does. And then... So the vine at 5 was too much. So let's lower that down to like... Actually, let's put 10 vines. And let's do all of that. Yeah, let's do all that for like 30. So it's kind of a bulk deal. So like 30, 10 30 for 10 vines seems pretty good. Then wood. The wood at 5 was pretty good. The people seem to like that, so we'll put that back up for 5. Alright. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. See how people feel about that. 30. Alright, they feel good. Crystal at 100 is good. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much better for the crystal. Okay, so 30 is too much for the iron. Okay, so they're not happy about the iron at 30, but they'll buy it. Okay, hold on. Oh, whoops, sorry, I meant to hit that. Let's check out, so 100, last one's iron bar, popularity low. So it's not very popular. It's kind of a meh reaction at 30, but it's not super popular. Root is pretty neutral, pretty good, pretty nice at 5, and then Vine, low popularity and kind of meh at 5. So I think... Oh, it's 30. It still is per. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was okay. So actually, I didn't realize that was per. I thought it was total would be for all that. So let's put. Alright, fine. We can put that there, and we'll rebalance this to 3. And then let's do some more iron. Let's do it at like 25 because it's not as popular as I'd like it to be. So we're gonna pay it a little bit cheaper. And then 25. Nice. Okay. Hopefully I'll get some better prices. They'll get a few more biters. Alright, again, the branch is... I think the sweet spot of the branch is really nice. Alright. And then the vine... I didn't quite see how he felt about the vine. Alright. Again, low popularity... Well, for a low popularity item, it seems to be selling pretty well. We're gonna do more root, actually. I want to get these roots while they're hot. So, let's do... Can I get a whole stack of these sold? I'll try and sell a whole stack of these. And also just sell one. Because one at a time... You know, it's kind of slow, but this way... I kind of want to see how stack works. Okay. Iron, low popularity. Okay, so iron... It's too popular now. Okay, so that whole stack worked really well. Okay, so it looks like iron is a little less popular now. Let's get another whole stack in here. Or sorry, a whole another stack here for 50, and a whole another stack here for 50, and that's really good. And we'll lower the iron down to 20 again. I'd like to get it a little bit higher, but I don't think it's popular enough for that right now. Let's see how this guy's feeling. All right, so he feels pretty good about it. He feels good about the iron at 20. It's just not super popular. I might, depending on how this day... It's almost night now. I think these will be the last items I sell for the day. And then after that, I'll go to the dungeon at night. How are we feeling? Ooh, these branches are actually really good. These have been a really good investment. Nice. What's this? What does she want? Does she want like weapons and armor? I don't have. Can I close the shop? Okay, let's close shop for tonight. All right, balance. So we sold 11 vines for 35, 4 iron bars for 90, 33 roots for 165, and 1 crystallized energy for 100. I feel pretty good about that. Popularity. So root and iron is low. Okay, it's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. So let's exit. Check out the dungeons again. I know they said the dungeon is more dangerous at night, but last time I think we did all right. So actually, also, no, before we go, we're going to put everything in our chest, though. I know we just sold a lot, but I don't want to risk losing what we have. So we're going to go up in here. Open. Quick move all. There we go. All right. So we go here. Exit. And then, yeah, I think it's a little late to open up shop now, so we're going to go to the dungeon again. I know I could probably interact with the townspeople some, but I want to get that weaponsmith guy, because that looked really cool, and we're actually just 10 gold short. So we're gonna go get a lot of, I think we're gonna aim for a lot of branches for tomorrow, because those are still in pretty good demand, and I can sell a lot of them. So let's break down this. Also, I kind of want to find that boss room they mentioned. So, okay, dungeon seems to reset every time. Okay. Okay, hello. Hello. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, iron. I'm getting a lot of iron bars, which I like. It's just, I don't know if I can sell a lot of those. I might try, I'll probably try selling some gold tomorrow. Okay. Eh. Oh, back away. Back away. Okay. Treasure chest is nice. What do we got? We have fabric. Nice. And a broken sword. I like that. We might be able... I'm not quite sure how that broken sword will work, but I'm hoping we can, like, craft into something later on. Because I know there is crafting in this game. Okay. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh, I can't collect those. Okay. Yeah. And roll. Smash and roll. Smash and roll. Just this guy. Nice. Okay, more fabric. What's that? This is a water lamp. Okay, nice. I'm not quite sure. I know some of these seem like actual, like, really good items, so I don't know if I want to sell them yet. You want a red on health? I don't. I have a pretty limited number of heals, as I say, if I get getting distracted. Okay, so it seems like that guy has to shoot 3 in a row in a direction before he can change. What's I gotta say? But it's... Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Oh, okay, that hurt. That hurt. So let's heal. How much do I heal for? Okay, let's get out to 100. I seem to have limited heals, and I don't know when I get more. So I'm kind of just blowing through them. Hopefully, I'll become a pro gamer. Oh! I did not know I could fall to my death. Well, I guess I didn't die. That's good. Let's go down. I haven't gone down yet. Okay. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. I just almost got slimed. Oh, this isn't Nickelodeon. You can't slime me like that. Break some boxes. I can just get slime from that. Actually, I don't know how nice slime is. Maybe that's really good. Found another kind of camp over here. And read. Today marks my first step into these mysterious dungeons. They were discovered not far from Ranoka, a small and incredibly charming village just north of the crater. That's so, like, that's so cute. And it's also, they're kind of like the writers were like, yeah, it's small and charming and it's great. It really is, though. It's a really pretty village. And they are quite a unique occurrence. Any number of adventurers may enter a dungeon at once, but no one will adventure together. Interesting. These dungeons seem to build themselves around the one entering. A unique maze for each person, never the same labyrinth twice. One must ask, though, if no one is currently inside the dungeon, does it even exist? That's a good question, actually. When I'm not here, is it just, like, chilling? What happens to the floor boss? Now, these are the questions. Many right now are flooding to these dungeons for their treasure. Completely disregarding the inherent danger of the hostile creatures inside. Just for some gold, some fame, it sounds like a pretty good reason. But no, not I. No, it's all about the questions for me. Where do these dungeons come from? Why do they constantly shift and change? And why are they filled with unseen treasures? I'm not here for the what. I'm here for the how and why. Interesting, interesting. Is this another crazy old Pete journal? Okay, what's in here? Can I go in here? I cannot. Well, I did find any... Oh, I guess I found lore. Lore is useful. I like lore. Go up here. Back to the left. I'd kind of like to explore every room once. So let's go up here. Nice. Okay, these things can fly. I keep forgetting I have a shield too. Wait, whoa, 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 hey, 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 stop that, stop that, stop that. Stop stealing my hard-earned stuff. I stole that fair and square by slaughtering your friends. Dodge, 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 dodge! Dodge, okay. Dodging, dodging! Ow, 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 ow. Okay. No! Fell into the abyss. No! Alright, let's break that. Feel a little bit of damage. I have one more healing potion. I'm gonna save that for if I get really low in health. Maybe if I run into the floor boss this early. I guess if I keep exploring, I might. Oh. Alright, I'm not sure how big this dungeon is, but I can't imagine it's super massive since it's the first one. Especially if it changes each night. So I'm sure I'll find the boss soon. I don't know if I want to fight him, though. Hopefully it'll give me kind of indication, like, hey, there's a boss here. You might want to chill. Nice. Alright. Got some vines. Got some branches. The branches are what I really like, because those sold really well. I might also try selling the iron in bulk tomorrow, just because 20 seems to be a pretty good price. And even if it's not super popular, that's still pretty good, and I have a lot of it. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, ow, ow. Okay. Ow. It's a little too late, a little too late. Alright, nice, nice, nice. It's just these guys. I can handle these guys. Okay. And, oh, one more. That's what I get for trying to use the shield. I tried to be cool and block it, and I just walked right into it. Some iron. Break these boxes. Alright. I think this might be the last room before I head back. Ah! Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of iron. That's nice, that's nice. Okay. I know I said last room, but I'm gonna go up and to the left a little bit, and I think then we're gonna call it last room. Because I want to see what's over here. So that's where I came in. Check out the left side. Just hope there might be like a chest or something here. A chest? Oh no. Stop. Ow, no. Okay. Ah! Okay, ow. Okay, potion. Okay, yep, this is the last room. I just almost died. Let me out. Ow. Oof. Ah. Stop doing that. Stop sliming me. Okay, that was last room. We're leaving. We are... There we go. We are leaving. We are not going to get slimed anymore. We killed 38 creatures. That's pretty good. Got a lot of good stuff. That's a lot. I really like the metal we got. And then the root. Well, we didn't get as much root as I would have liked, actually. But it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna sell my stuff, right? Oh, it's daytime now. I'm gonna sell my stuff. And then... Wait, why did I lose money? What happened to my money? I didn't buy anything. Do I lose money? Oh, does it cost money to leave the dungeon? Oh, okay. I see. Well, darn. Okay, that hurts the bottom line a little bit. We're gonna take everything. Okay, do that. Whetstone. I don't know what whetstones sell for, so we're gonna put that. I feel like a whetstone would be pretty expensive. Let's try like 40 to start out. Same. Let's try glass lenses. I feel like these maybe like 20. I'm feeling kind of like around the iron. And then the water sphere. That seems like a pretty rare material, so we're gonna go like 30. All right, let's start. Let's open up shop. Let's see what we got. Actually, I'll also grab everything from in here so I can place it out there to sell later. Alright. Grandma over here, not looking at the wares, just walking around. That's alright. Okay, he's looking at our water sphere. Wow, okay, 30 for the water sphere? Really happy, so it seems that's really good. Seems I kind of undersold that. Wow, he was just abhorred by the price of that whetstone. Oh, same for the iron? 200, okay. Next time I'm gonna increase iron to 25. I mean, I know prices change and all, but still. Alright, we're gonna change. First off, we're gonna go here. We're gonna increase it to... Let's increase it to 30. We're going up to 30. And then the... What was it? The orb was a steel at 30, so we're gonna put it up to 40. Whetstone seems pretty expensive, so we're gonna drop it down to... Let's try 15. Let's see. Alright, this is good. No one's really looked at the glass yet. Okay, she's looking at the glass now. And, okay, glass, pretty good. Pretty good for 40. Alright, how we feel? Alright, not super psyched about the price of iron on there, but he'll buy it. Demand is low. Interesting. Okay, well, for the glass, that was pretty good. So we're going to bump you up to 30. Iron, same deal. We'll just keep it where it's at. I think it's low demand, but I think it's pretty good, in a pretty good spot right now. Also, I've made a lot of money. Again, wow, great deal when the water sphere is 40. Okay, the whetstone was pretty well priced, it seemed. Okay, let's sell. Water sphere, alright, we're gonna put water sphere, we're gonna go up to like, let's go up to like 80. I don't think it's gonna be 80, but in the, you know, I'd rather get turned down and go down a little bit than keep selling it for way too cheap. And the whetstone was pretty, they're pretty happy with. I'll bump this up to like 20. Maybe make it a little bit more. So iron, it's in low demand. Oh yeah, he's not buying it because of low demand now. Alright. Let's drop this down to like 25. Should have known after that last big purchase. Whetstone at 20? Really interesting. Iron at 20 now. Okay, glass at 30 is really good. An orb at 80 is really good? What? These orbs are making bank. Alright, we're gonna take the iron out. Iron is out. We're gonna put glass. Glass was pretty good. So we're gonna put glass up to like 4. Let's put glass up to 40. And then let's go take water orb. We're gonna put let's put this up to like 120. Because I just don't even know anymore. Whetstone, I don't think whetstone's in super high demand right now. We're gonna put back our root, and then fine, same deal. We're just gonna kind of get these out of inventory. Alright, let's see how people feel, how they feel about these. Alright, they're going, they're shopping. You know, they said this town was kind of small, but it's been really bustling. Am I just like the only adventure shop? Alright, they liked the branch price. The branch price was good. Vine price is good. Both of those were good. Okay, nice. And then I think this person's looking for armor and such, which I don't really have. 40 for the glass is still very good. Interesting, interesting. I'll bump that up then. It's starting to get a little late, though. I think I'll get in a little bit more. Put this up to 60. I'll try and get in one more sale on the orb and on the glass, if I can. I mean, people just keep coming in. Hey, just want a little chit-chat. He's looking at the glass. I think this might be a little high. What? Okay. People really like glass. Yeah, the orb is too high. Okay. That's kind of what I thought. All right, glass is too high along with the orb. Or sorry, glass is not high enough. Orb is too high. So let's bump that up to 80. Drop this down to 100. Let's see how this goes. Both have a neutral supply, so I'm not too worried about them. And also, I've made plenty of money today, so... Alright, orb at 100 seems to be good for the orb. 80 for the glass, and still... Thanks is like, this is the best deal ever. Really interesting. Alright, let's do... Glass at 100. Then orb also at 100. And after those sell, I think we'll head out into the dungeon again, because it looks like it's starting to get a little dark. Alright, we got some potential buyers. Both are alright. Both are satisfied. Both are satisfied. So that's a good benchmark. let's close shop for the day. Get out. Leave, old man. Alright, sold the water for a lot. The iron bars really made a lot. The glass lenses made a ton. The whetstone, not as much. Then root and vines were just kind of small things, but they still did it. They did work. Let's check out. Can I go in like any of these houses? Read. There's also the dungeon. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Dungeons. Can I go in here? Guess I can't. Oh, I love this fountain. It's so cute. This town really is just the cutest little town. Not down here. Can I go in these houses, or are they just for show? Alright, what about you, sir? What are you up to? Ari. Have you found any new culture artifacts in the dungeons, Will? Alright, I'm done with voices now because my throat really hurts. I always found it fascinating how all the items we find in the dungeons appear to be from entirely different civilizations with unique cultures. Interesting. I guess once I find in the different dungeons, I'll probably see that a bit more. Renoka, what a town. What's down here? Just the wheat field. I know this is just a small thing, but I love this like little wheat running animation. It's so cute. Like running in the high grass in Pokemon. But I don't know. Like the little light, just something about it's so like vibey. I know that's not a great way to put it. But this whole game is just kind of a vibe. Alright, Tomo. Will. I saw you in the dungeons earlier, mister. How? The dungeon's supposed to split us all up. Did you bring me anything mysterious? How do I know I can talk to people. Yeah, we already saw this. And then you. Well, can we play tag? Just how I stop by your shop. Maybe I have to buy those new merchants to come into town. I want to get that potion lady. Shop investments as well. Cheap sale box. Items sold in this box will have a 75% discount. Average 60%, 50%. Interesting. Iron cash register. 10% tip when paying. Interesting. Oh, 40% tip. That's very nice. Comfy bed. Extra health in the morning. Feel protected. Feel protected even the hardest dungeons. Interesting. And just extra space. What about I want to get the apothecary. I guess that's kind of what this is. We'll get this so that I can get some potions and health potions. Yes. Oh, okay, that's what that house was. Now I see, now I see. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Oh, I love this art style so much. Alright, town. Let's also... Oh, I guess I don't have enough money for them yet. But we're gonna get Vulcan over here as well. Yes. Spending all of our money getting it. Alright, we actually have a pretty good amount left over. Hopefully it's enough to buy some health potions. I kinda just want to go for a rush and maybe try and find the boss. I don't know if we're ready for that yet. But let's talk to these guys, because they have, it seems like, kind of quests to do. We'll talk to you first. Andre. Hey, you must be Will, no? The one who requested my forge. My name is Andre, Forge Master Extraordinaire. If it's weapons or armor you seek, Vulcan's Forge is the place. Alright. So, this is Bandana and Helmet. I guess these are different things I could get. So, bandanas seem to offer extra health and a little bit of speed, while helmets just offer pure health. Sword and shields. Rust, like this one offers just straight up attack bonuses with some elemental aspect to it, while this one is just pure attack. We have big sword. I kind of like the idea of a big sword, which decreases movement. This bad boy decreases movement, but has a lot of damage. Again, here decreases movement, but seems to have some kind of elemental to it at a little less damage. Interesting. I kind of like that. Spears. Ooh, spears are really cool. I really like spears in games. I know a lot of games kind of tend to shaft spears as a weapon just because I think in like pop culture and stuff, swords are so much more popular. Like, you know, you've got like Excalibur, you've got other really famous sword that I can't think of right now. Okay, it may just be Excalibur, but Excalibur's really cool. So I feel like a lot of times with pop culture, and especially fantasy games, people go all in on like the sword designs, and then spears, they're just kind of like, yeah, I guess you can like stab people with them. So I actually really like that they seem to have a lot of spears here as well. It's usually kind of the same thing, either pure damage or like kind of the elemental with a little less. I think we're gonna go for the elemental, just because that sounds like it'll be useful. We also have gloves, provide attack bonuses. Star Platinum gloves. Interesting name, interesting name. Thunder gloves. I guess it's kind of how we want to do this. And I'm thinking spear, because I liked earlier with the broom when we could really attack from far away. I think that'll be really nice. And especially because I don't really use the shield, I mostly just try to dodge. Got some bows. I don't know how I feel about bows. For now... Oh, there's so much. There's so many different things. There's boots. There's chest piece. Okay, interesting. Okay, but for this stuff, it's only this. Okay, well, what do we have? We have... It looks like we need to go... We're gonna need some metal, and we're gonna need to get some whetstones, metal, and... What are those? If we check my inventory, those are... Teeth stone, okay. Or sorry, no, not teeth. We need more teeth stone, and we need foundry rests. Okay. We also need some money. Top in this apothecary over here, because I don't know her name yet. Eris. That is a really cool name. Oh, a customer. My apologies. It's just this book. It's so good. I feel you, Eris. If it's a good book, the rest of the world can wait. Okay, yes. I am Eris, Weaver and Potionmaster. She's so cool. I love her hair. Come to the wooden hat. We need a potion or enchantment. What do you want to craft today? Potions. Okay, so it looks like health potions just take. Restores 40 health, always have 1 or 2. Rest, or, so I could either have one crafted, or it looks like I could just buy the recipe. I think I might just buy the recipe. Because having the recipe sounds a lot better, even if it's a bit of an upfront cost. This is gonna really eat into all of our stuff, so it might be a couple of nights before we can really get to the get that nice spear going. But it's fine. So let's get the recipe. Go on. I just want 1. HP. Wait, no. HP 1. Oh, okay, sorry. That's just the cost. That I don't get to buy the recipe. So here I provide the materials, so it costs less. Okay. Okay, there we go. I hate to spend all my money on health potions, but I think we're gonna really go hard in the dungeons the next few days, and we're gonna just have to try and avoid getting hurt. If I can get more glass. That sold it really well last time. So we might try for some good glass and really sell and more water orbs. And if we can sell a lot of those for good prices, I'll feel pretty confident. I'll feel really good about it. Alright, so let's check out down here. Let's exit. We're not going to open shop just quite yet. Go over here. Check out the Golem dungeon again. Let's enter. I'm hoping. I don't know. Part of me kind of wants to find the boss room and just try it out, you know? Big thing to remember though, we can't use our amulet to get out, because that'll cost us money. Alright, left, right, or up. We're gonna go left, because we didn't really go left last time. I know it changes, but, you know, kind of a luck thing. Okay. Yeah, like if I had a spear, I'd feel much better about fighting stuff like this. Because I could hit him from farther away. Ooh! I don't know what those are, but they looked good. Looked like some kind of advanced kind of iron bar. Hopefully that can sell for a bit more. Okay. Dodge move. Ooh, I needed... Wait, give me back my stuff. Ow. Oh. Ow. Okay, ow. Not doing too great. Oof. Alright, so second room, and I already lost a lot of health. Not a great start. What's this? Hardened steel. Interesting. But we're gonna have that. We're gonna have one potion. Oh, and I forgot to bring I dumped my potions in my chest. I think I did. Okay, this might be a very short run in the dungeon. We'll see. Okay, we got some more lore. Let's read it. So, I was attacked by a moving rock today. Can you imagine? A rock that moves? It did what any sensible person would do in this situation, and smacked it right back, obviously. It shattered upon the ground, leaving behind a stone heart, a core, as we have come to call it. It's one of the many unique treasures that can only be found in this dungeon. So I guess cores are only in the Golem dungeon. Not doing too great, jumps into Void. Yeah, you know, the Void is an escape from the little shooty thing. Dropped by a guard unique to only this dungeon. I have to say, each of these dungeons have a very particular environment, a culture all its own. Interesting. I really want to check out the other dungeons, but I think I have to beat this one's boss before I can. Why am I using my broom? Wait, why am I using... Okay, here we go. Okay, so Z switches the weapon I use. Interesting. So actually, I could do... Yeah, because I think the K acts like a sphere, so maybe I'll stick with the K. Is this like lava floor? No, stop. Ow. I'm out. Okay, goodbye. I'm about to die. Not a fan of that. Let's leave. Wait, it's the only way out with my pendant? Okay, well how do I get out? I can't use my pendant because I don't think I have enough money. Oh no. Oh no, not the void. Just keep them at an arm's length. Keep them at an arm's length. All right, we got this. We're just I feel like we're cheesing it just a little bit. But you know what? I really like these artifacts and stuff I have. So why can I not leave? Can't use my amulet. So does the amulet cost at least 200 to use? But then how do I get out? Do I just have to die? Is the game just telling me die or beat the dungeon? Is that it? That's a little tough. All right, well, we got 6 HP in a dream. Let's get it. Ow. I lost all that stuff. Okay, so anything in my bag, I lose. Anything on my person, I keep. Interesting. Can I play again? What does play again do? Do I just start over? Oh, I can just start over? That's pretty nice. Alright, feels a little cheesy though. I'm gonna admit. So, oh, it's a different layout though. So I guess I just kind of start the night over. They are like moths to the flame, I tell ya. These adventurers, so many attracted to the dungeons, so many to only feel the burn. Luckily, if you pass out in the dungeon from exhaustion or pain, it spits you out, eventually. It's a messy ordeal, no one really knows what happens, but one eventually wakes up outside the dungeon, with only small traces of slime nearby and, well, any injuries they may have accumulated inside. Yes, some have left the dungeon to never return, but plenty have stuck it out. Many enjoy the thrill of the fight, many looking for the big payday. There really is so much more to these dungeons, though. So from what I'm gathering, I need to have at least 200 before I enter the dungeon, or else I just can't get out. If I check my inventory, these are the things I keep. So I'm gonna want to actually really make sure I keep the things I want to keep from now on. Yeah, this sword does so much more damage, though. Alright, there we go. Get behind you, get behind you, get behind you. Up personal. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna have to go through this until I beat it, because I don't have enough money to get out. Alright. Not the slime room again, not the slime room again. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a Gatling gun. Holy cow. Alright, die. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, I don't know what that is, but it doesn't look good for my health. Oh, okay, ow, ow, ow. Interesting. Oof, ow, 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 ow. Again. Oh, those crystals are really good. Okay. So we're gonna... Crystals sell for a lot. So does glass. More orbs. Okay, let's go to my inventory. Vines. I love you, Vines. But I think we're gonna move you down here. And instead, we're gonna put our crystals up here. Put our crystals up here. Metal, iron bar. I feel like that's not as rare. So we're gonna put that down here. Just and get the orb up here. Empowering crystal. I haven't seen that yet. Teethstone we just need. Okay. Merchant pendant. Pendant allows merchants to return from dungeons in exchange of gold. Yep. It's 200 gold. I wish I would have noticed that earlier. It's okay, though. Hey! Hot springs! We're gonna save this for later. I'm not quite near death yet. Why? Why do our tools keep disappearing? Chambers full of precious stone are left untouched, but rooms and chests holding our most basic tools keep vanishing. Interesting. Oh, this is the boss! Ah! Ah! Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, ow. I didn't realize that was a heal here because you're gonna fight the boss type deal. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm dead. Ow. Okay. Let's go back to town. Let's go back to town. We got some good things though. I think for now we're just gonna focus on getting more money. Yeah, dungeon just spits us right out. Okay. Well, that's alright. We'll sell our stuff. Have a nice day tomorrow. What is this? Do you have like a quest for me? You look well today, Will. What can I do for you? Nope. He has things. I could... I think I'm gonna go and just get a good weapon. Because if I don't ever get hit, then I don't really need good armor now, do I? So I'll just always avoid getting hit. Sell you for 100. You for 100. I don't know what these are. I believe I still have some stuff in here as well. I do. Okay, so we got branches. I do have more empowering crystals here. Yeah, we'll sell the branches and vines. We're just gonna try and get to 200, I think. And also, we're gonna take our potions with us. I put those right here. But we'll put these in here because we don't need them. Oh, okay, that can only be a stack of 5. Same with the teeth stone. We don't really need it right now, so we don't want to risk losing it in the dungeon. So let's sell this stuff. This should get me up to that 200 at least. That gives me a 50. Nice. All right, let's open up shop. Can I open up shop? Okay, it's a little late in the evening. That's all right, though. We'll just take a nice, relaxing nap. Nice, refreshing nap. Well, I guess that's just sleep. Alright, let's open up shop. It's gonna be a pretty fast day at the shop. Don't have much to sell on account of me dying in the dungeon. Hopefully we get a good amount. Alright, got some nice price on the vines. Good price on the orb. Crystals are the real moneymaker here. Alright, we're up to 200, so that's good. Sticks are good. Nice, 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 nice. And then, come on, buy the crystals. Yeah, there we go! Alright. Actually, real fast, let's... Alright, sell these little things. It's not a lot, but it's something. Alright, so that's a couple more nights in the dungeon. If we can get these sold, I can go to the dungeon for 3 nights and come out with my pendants. Sell 20 items for the perfect price. Good merchant. Aw, that's a nice achievement. Alright, come on, buy the sticks. You know you want to buy the sticks. Nice, buy the vines. You know you want to buy the vines. Look at those vines. Those are good vines. High quality vines. Alright. Thank you, Mima. Alright, now everyone, get out. Get out. Was that like a Viking lady? Cool. Alright, let's exit. Today, we go to the dungeon. We have... Let's check our inventory. We have our potions. We have our money. We have our broom and sword. It's gonna be a good day, I can feel it. Next time, if we run into the boss room, we won't go and attack the boss. Because, you know, I don't have a death sentence. And I don't think I can take the boss quite yet. It seems like a pretty easy boss, honestly. I gotta get a little bit more used to the controls. Golem Dungeon 1. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that was water and glass. That's really good. That'll sell for really well. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Let's break these. I guess we just go straight up. Die. Die. Die, 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 die. Ow. Die. Die. Die, little slimes. Why do I not? I have my potions in my inventory, right? I guess. Okay. Quick equip. Okay, that's where they belong. Got it. No say. I just noticed if you look in the top right where it has the roll. Oh! I didn't mean to roll as demonstration. I didn't mean to fall off. Where you have the rolling icon, it just shows him like mid-roll, so it just looks like he's belly flopping. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. We are not going into this next room. Not happening. Because we want to survive. We knew Hot Springs meant boss coming. Why? Why are Joes keep disappearing? Yada yada yada. I know. I saw this. We are not doing this. We are leaving. We'll face the boss some other day. Alright, well, let's go right. Last time we went left and it went horrible. Okay, this is a bit rough. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Bobbing and weaving, bobbing and weaving. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. Okay. Just die, die, die. Nice. Okay, we got those cores they were talking about earlier. Nice. Open this. Now, we needed more of this stuff. The foundry rest. That's good. This is good. I like that. Alright, let's go over here. Actually, let's go back here. We got that pot. What do we got? We got just these bad boys. Oh, and the slimes, and the slimes. Out, let me 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 out. Out. Stop, 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 stop. Let me heal. No. Okay. Okay, it's fine. I'm bad at this game. It's okay. We're learning. We're getting good at the game. That's why we're here. Right. Can I... Okay, it's just a brand new dungeon. I'm gonna try again. I will say, I do not like the slime rooms, because I feel like I just lose. Ow. But it's fine. You know? Make sure I lost all those nice resources I got. Ooh, crystal. If I can just get like 2 crystals, then I'm basically golden. What is this? Can I go in here? I can't interact with it at all. Why is the chest not opening? Ah! Ow! Why is the mimic so... Okay. Use the health, use the health. Why is the mimic so strong? Okay. Oh, I got a lot of health potions from that, though. Okay, I was kind of upset, but I actually did a lot. That helped out a lot. Oh, okay, now I can... Ooh! Is this like a... Is this like the forest dungeon? Wonder if I like kind of walked my way in. That's trippy. Okay, oh, okay. That is trippy. Oh, that messes with my head. If I got motion sick, I would get motion sick. Wow. Yeah, I know. It's a really cool game. Oh, oh, oh. Dodge, 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 dodge. There's so many. Ah! Okay. Back off, back off, back off. Here we go. Okay. No, 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 no! Okay. Oh! I keep catapulting myself off the side of the map. Oh, no. Stop, 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 stop. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. What do I have on my inventory? I have 2 crystals, so this is my fee out of here. This is how I get out. Let's check out the next room. We'll check out the next room, see how bad it looks, and then we'll probably... Oh, sweet. We get lore. Read. Today marks my first steps into these mysterious dungeons. They were discovered not far from Renoka, small and... Oh, wait, I've already been here. Okay. We'll skip that. Because we already watched that. Pick a map. Guess we can go down. A little worried. Well, just a little bit worried that we might die. Oof, almost ran off the edge. Because if we die, all of our hard work just goes to waste. But, okay, I don't like those guys because they're very fast. Okay, back off, back off, back off. Okay, we can handle, we can handle. Nice, got some good materials. Oh, okay, dodge, dodge, dodge. I can take like 1 hit from this guy. Okay. Oh, but those crystals are so nice. Alright, yeah. Let's get out of here. Woo! Okay, we made it out. We got... What do we get? We got 4 crystals. Those are really good. We got 2 water orbs. We can sell those for a good amount. I'm not quite sure how much the cores go for, but I imagine quite a bit. You know, not as much as I would have hoped for. But this should be around like 400 gold. So we're trying to get up to about, I think it's like 1,000 gold to get the weapon I want. Let me talk to this guy again. Spears. 4,000 gold. Oh, no, sorry. We have to get this one first, which is 1,000 gold. So, yeah, we need a bit more. I think we can get there pretty soon, though, especially this next day. So let's set our stuff up to sell. Sure, someone will buy that. Teeth stone. I don't really know how much to sell teeth stone for, actually. Let's see water orbs, because I know those go for a lot. These go for a lot. Golem. I'm gonna keep the golem course for now, because I don't really know what they're used for, but I imagine they're pretty good. And teeth stone, we can sell 10 of these. So let's try like 20 to start off and see how well that does. Let's go to bed, have a nice relaxing rest. And now we get to my favorite part of the game, which is not the adventuring, but the shopkeeping part. So we go down here, we open up shop, we get to sell to the masses. Alright. She's looking, oh, she did not like the price of that, wow, okay. So that is way too much for this bad boy. Let's drop it down to 10. She should, yep, she likes the balls, the water orbs, nice. Still too much on the teeth stone, huh? Let's lower the price of that down to like, I don't know, like 8? Or let's do like 7. Alright, good on the crystals. Good on the glass. That's kind of what I expected for the crystal and glass. Does seem... Okay, the teeth stone seems to be low demand, but people will buy it. We'll sell it. Sell iron bars as well. I'm not sure how many broken swords do I have. I have a decent amount of broken swords, I believe. I have 4. Actually, I'll try selling one of these empowering crystals. I kind of want to start selling some of these artifacts. I feel like they would be worth a lot. So we're gonna go and sell some of these rare materials. We're gonna price them pretty high to start out, though, just to kind of get a baseline for what they're worth. Because I'm not really sure how much an artifact is worth. We'll see like 200 for the sword. Crystal, we'll do like we'll start them at 200. I don't think they'll be worth that much. But I'd rather, you know, if by some miracle they are, you know, it'd be nice to pay for it instead of severely underselling it. All right, we got our steel sold, nice. All right, yeah, I don't think she's not gonna be happy. A little too much on the teeth stone, huh? All right, fine, we'll drop it to 6. It is low demand. All right, not a huge fan of the sword either, but not hating it, not hating the sword price. So maybe we drop that down to like one, I don't know, 180. That might be kind of where we need to place it. We'll have to see for our next customer. We got Gramps over here. Buy a sword. You know you want one at your old age. One better time to become an adventurer. Okay, again, he bought the teeth stone, but I'm not super happy about it. I don't care. I'm only shopping this town, so you have to buy from me. Alright, let's check out the sword. I want to know, what are your thoughts on the sword? Good, bad? Not a fan, not a fan. Yeah, that's what I thought. But again, not like abhorred by the price, so let's bring us down to like let's price them both at 160. Let's see what we get with that. Come on, Gramps. Sword has a new price. There we go. Okay, 160 for the broken sword seems to be pretty accepted. Seems to be pretty good. Nice. The crystal was a little high, so let's bring that down to like 140. And then we'll sell vines, we'll sell the roots. This fabric, I can't imagine fabric. Well, again, I didn't think the orbs would be worth a lot either. So let's put this at like let's just start at like 120. We'll see how this does. Because it is an artifact after all. So I imagine it'd be worth quite a bit more than just raw resources. 140 for the crystal, so too much for the crystal. Okay, branches are good, vines are good. Wow, okay, fabric was a steal at 120, so we're gonna up the price on that for the next time we sell. Kinda wish I could just not sell that anymore, but I guess that's not how it works, huh? Alright, well, crystal will drop down to 110. Yeah, it is really cute. I really like the art style. Here, I'll show you. Actually, I think we'll close up shop for today, and I'll show you the town a little bit, because it is... Alright, let's try and sell this crystal, but just the town and walking around is so cute. Okay, 110 for the crystal seems to be pretty nice. Alright, get out. Closing up shop. Leave. Alright, we made... How much did we make today? We made 1,400 today. That's pretty good. That fabric was really good. If we find more of that, and I feel like we get it pretty often. Hopefully that can be kind of a moneymaker for us. Let's quick move everything into here. And then, let's see. I don't think I have the materials to buy that spear. But yeah, here's the town. I love the little street lights. They're so cute. People just walking around. Hearing an old rumor around town about the dungeons, that maybe particular artifacts are easier to find at night. Interesting. I only ever go at night, so I like this fountain over here. It's such a cool design. And then I absolutely love the weaver and potions person over here. Her house is so cool. I love the cat by the cauldron and like the whole thing she's got going on, just the open books and like the chair. It's such great. It's so cute. I love it so much. Her name is Eris, and she's fantastic. How are you? Greetings and welcome. How are you, Will? What do you want to craft today? Enchantments. Okay. Swords and shields, so I can enchant. Oh, that's what the power crystals are for. Okay. Okay, I see. Nice. Oh, I don't want to sell those then, because that seems really useful. What is this? Read. The wooden hat. Can I go in here? It's like a little bar. Eris is adorable. I know. When we first met her, she didn't want us to buy from her because she was busy reading a book. It was so cool. And I love just the running and the Wii animation is so like smooth, especially for like a pixel game. I love it so much. I keep gushing about this game, but I've been wanting to play it for a really long time, and I'm just so excited that I finally get to. And it is so much fun. I'm loving it. Alright, we're gonna go to the dungeon. Actually, can we trade for that spear? Let's talk. So spear, we need... Okay, we need more iron, and we need more of that stuff. I think it's called forgery. Okay. We're gonna go for that. I think we can get that tonight. Especially, we've got enough money to just, once we get it, just leave the dungeon. Alright, let's get it. Let's get in there. Although, if we go for a little more, we might be able to try and get that next level of spear, actually. I'm not sure if we want to go for like pure damage or just the kind of elemental aspect of it. Okay, slimes. The big slimes are such a pain because they always do that. They do that. Let me out. 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 Ooh. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Stop. 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 Ow. See, I always. It's a mimic. It's a mimic. Okay, we got this. We got this. Switch. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Okay. Woo. Okay. This is a... Okay. The mimic chests are so hard to fight in this game. Okay, I almost died there in the first room. That's not reassuring at all, but it's fine. Die. Okay, nice. Oh, we got some iron. We need that. Nice. Okay. What is it? Oh, does it just like bounce around? Okay. No, it doesn't. It doesn't just bounce. It has a direction. Okay. Get him, get him, get him. Nice. Alright, let's keep going. If it's a slime room, I'm leaving. Okay, I like these guys because they're easy to fight. Low vine guys. I really hope that chest isn't... Oh no, the chest is sinking! The chest is sinking! Stop that! Come on. Die. There we go. Whew, we lost the chest there. I would have been so sad. Nice, we needed the foundry rest. We need those to get our spear. Okay, if we get a little bit more iron, I might just call it and get out of here. Rune tool, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick this up. Must be placed at the top left or right of the bag. I'm gonna take this and put it up in here. Same with the fabric. Replace our teeth here with the fabric because that fabric was worth a lot. So if we put it in, if we go in our inventory here, this kind of like on our person bar, if we put stuff in here and die, we still keep it once we go back to town. So that's where the valuable stuff goes. All right, nice. We're back to another room. They are like moths to the flame, I tell you. These adventurers, so many attracted to the dungeon, so many to only feel the burn. Luckily, if you pass out in the dungeon from exhaustion or pain, it spits you out, eventually. It's a messy ordeal, no one really knows what happens, but one eventually wakes up outside the dungeon, with only small traces of slime nearby, and, well, any injuries they may have accumulated inside, yes, some have left the dungeon to never return, but plenty have stuck it out. Many enough to enjoy the thrill of the fight, many looking for that big payday. There really is so much more to these dungeons, though. Interesting. 1 second. Sorry about that. Just had to take a quick sip of water. Alright, so let's go into the next room. Guess let's head up since we already kind of... I don't want to have to walk all the way back to the beginning. Oh, this was a terrible mistake. Oh, wait, actually I switched the broom. Ow, okay. Use this to protect from there. Nice, we got the iron we need, okay. But we're doing alright. We're doing alright. So I think we'll keep going until I have to use a potion, and after that we'll bail. Especially how much? We actually haven't gotten any slime. Which is a little rough, because we need slime to make more potions for healing. But it'll be fine. Let's go up. Alright, here's this slime right here. There we go. More slime. We make more potions now. Okay. Die. Die. Oh, I like the glass? Okay. There we go. Nice. Those guys are tough to deal with. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Can I take this? Does this stack? No. Oh, no, sorry. Take back in here. Okay. Does this stack, though? Oh, it has to be... So this has to be left or right of bag? I guess it doesn't stack. Interesting. Let's go here. So artifacts can go up here, I guess, but they don't stack up there. Interesting. Or maybe this one just doesn't stack. Interesting, interesting. I'm still learning about the game just a bit. I haven't really played it ever, so I'm really liking it though for the first time playing it. Oh, nice. That's gonna be another potion right there. Right, jump across the void. Oh no, I lost the water. Ah! I fell. I tried to jump to get the water essence, and it did not work. I don't know what that was. Was that a free... I think that was a free amulet. What did I just pick? I picked up some... Oh, a broken club, okay. Yeah, the game's telling me you might want to head back with that flashing amulet. Okay, so this is start of... Let's see. Okay, tools keep disappearing. So if I go up through there, that's going to be the boss room, which I don't want to go to because I will die. So we're going to keep exploring over this way and get some more loot. Okay, these guys, nice. I'll admit, the vine guys are easy to fight, but they don't really give a lot of stuff. I'm not the biggest fan. Yeah, I mean, branches and stuff are solid, but I feel like I can't farm branches forever, you know? Check up here. How big is this map? This is a pretty big one so far. We haven't even checked the right side of the dungeon yet. Okay, big. We got a big boy. Dang it, they move so fast. They move so fast. Okay, ow. Immediately get out and heal. Immediately get out and heal. Okay. Okay, it's just the big one now. Okay, I don't think they can hurt me. So, oh, they can. They can hurt me, which is annoying. I feel like I really kind of need to get a bow just for when I encounter those guys. But for now, let's explore the right side of the dungeon. Getting a little low on potions, but I have enough to make a few more when I get back. I got enough slime for it. Hold on, give me some slime. Ooh, and we got an enhancement crystal. Nice. We also got, is this like a bigger slime? Golem baby slime egg, interesting. I don't know if there's anything in these crates. I've never actually gotten anything after destroying. I don't even know how many. But I like to hope one day there will be. Okay, this one's gonna be a little rough. Okay, I just need to get, nice, I need to get some space. Ow. we go. Last time I went into the forest, it went pretty well. I didn't really encounter too many enemies that were difficult. But it could be dangerous, but let's do it, let's do it. It was real trippy though. It's real trippy in here because like it's all distorted. Okay. Nice. I think this is the end of the room, isn't it? Okay, so all that's left is the boss room. We're not gonna fight the boss because we will die. So we're gonna head on out. All right, that went pretty well though. Wow, 48 enemies? Actually, that was a really good run. I feel really good about that. Let's go to town. We got a lot of stuff to sell, which will be good. We can make back the money we lost, or well, money I guess we lost on having to replace our potions. But first, inventory. I believe I need iron that I have in here. And then I also need this and this. And let's buy that spear. Because I really want to get a good spear so that I can actually, you know, kind of keep them away a bit. Like, especially with those slimes that just run up and stun you. 44,000. Holy cow, that's so much. I feel like I'm never gonna get to like 4,000. Okay, acquired. Oh, nice. All right, we're gonna grab this. Well, actually, how much am I doing? Okay. So I have this. No, so this, you know, 20, 25. I guess it seems to do the same damage as the sword and shield, but it has that extra reach. That's kind of... Do I want to maybe just go for big damage? Oh, but I don't like the slow speed. I really don't like the slow speed. And these do a pretty good damage, and then this is ranged. Well, I don't like getting close, so I think we're gonna stick with the spear for now. So let's grab this bad boy. Yeah, grab that training spear. And then I need either, for this, I need some element I haven't gotten yet. Well, for this, I have everything I need. Oh, no, I don't. I don't have that nice extra steel. I'll add this to wishlist. And then let's go inventory, training spear, grab. Let's put that on person here. So let's put the training spear as my one. And then armor. Alright, let's go make some more potion. Or I guess have Eris make me more potions. We get to talk to my girl again. She's so cool. Greetings and welcome. How are you, Will? I'm doing great. Potions. I want to craft potions. Let's see, these restore 200 health. Interesting. So these are much bigger potions. Interesting. I can just reveal the whole map. If I decide to do a boss rush, that would be really useful to have. Okay, for now we're just gonna stick with the small healing potions. Oh, they've gone up in price. Okay, we're gonna do this, and it's fine because we are going to go and sell all of the stuff we got last night. Let me just make sure. What do I have right now that I'm gonna need this next spear? I guess I could also. I guess I could also get some armor. It's all expensive though. So I guess I can get like better kind of armor. I guess it probably goes into different stuff too. Like this will reduce my movement speed, but I guess if I can kind of keep that at, ooh, but this looks really cool. But this steel fabric, steel's just, I think we might go for steel. Just because it does keep them at that arms. I already have the spear to kind of keep them away, so I'm not too worried about them running on me. We'll see though, we'll see. For now, that next spear, we just need the whetstones and something else I don't have, so I could sell pretty much everything. Oh, excuse me. check out over here. Let's check out what we can sell. Lenses, as always, are just going right here because they sell like hotcakes. I'm gonna keep the whetstone. Gonna sell these bad boys. Sell and sell. We're just gonna sell all that. Let's open up the shop. Actually, I'm also gonna go and grab the fabric. I don't know how much I'm gonna. Well, actually, I might. I'll put this in here. So let's just quick put everything in here for now. Except for these, I'm gonna take these. Nope. Great. Put it back. See. Alright. So we pick all those up. There we go. Still kind of getting used to the control. Can I not hold more than 5? I can't hold more than 5 potions? What? That's so sad. Alright, well I guess I'll put these extra potions in there. And then I can sell... I don't really know what all I guess I do need to keep whetstones. I can sell this stuff. I kind of want to keep my enchantment stuff. And steel. Same with the fabric. Okay, what do we got? Sold the orbs, nice. Sold the twigs, nice. Should sell the vines, nice. And then the big one, the glass. Ooh, glass is in high demand. Let me change. I don't think I would have gotten more than I sold it for. But it's in high demand. If I had more. See, that's kind of the downside. I can sell more and get more faster, but I sold all my stock when I probably could have sold that for more. Plant flame. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Well, I don't know how much fabric I need. I should have looked at that earlier when I was looking at the stuff. Wait, where are the broken swords? I can sell the broken swords. I don't think I would be surprised if I needed broken swords for, like, spears, you know? So I will sell some of those. So let's sell. Let's see how we do. We made back a decent amount of our stuff. We've already made back a really good amount of stuff. And once we sell those swords, that'll be really good. So let's just see how we're feeling with our buyers here. They're just kind of wandering around for now. They're looking at the teeth stone. All right, actually happy about it. That's good. Now the swords, also happy about it. It's kind of, I don't think the price of those is going to change too much, just because they're already kind of expensive. So I think they're going to kind of stay in that high expensive area. And we're going to close up shop for, or let's open up this and then water lamp. I just don't know how much fabric and stuff I'm gonna need, so I don't really want to sell it. So actually, yeah, I'll close up shop for now. And then I think I'll go and spend the rest of this day kind of checking what aisle I want to buy. We sold for a pretty good profit, 11.50. That's really good, actually. So let's check over here. Better crafting. So we have a bandana or an iron helmet or steel helmet. So this, yeah. So it's really, we can go, so we have like low protection but fast speed, regular protection, and then high protection, low speed. I'm kind of think we might go for the low protection, high speed, just because I kind of prefer builds where I more just try to keep out of the way and hit and run rather than just like tanking everything. I also find those builds to be really fun. So we might go for that. So I guess we're going to want to keep the fabric we have. Oh, we're going to want to keep those water orbs as well. That's a bummer because those are our big sellers. But the iron chestplate looks so cool. Well, it's fine. But if we do steel and then we craft this big boy sword right here, then we could really just, like, do a lot of damage. Well, I mean, it's not that much more damage. Alright. Let's check out everything with our new spear, though. I'm really excited for it. Nice, that is cool. I'm excited. Gonna enter. So I think we're gonna go into the fabric here, though, just because it provides some nice health, and the idea of a speed boost sounds really fun to me. Let's go left tonight. Okay. Stay away, stay away. See what the spear did? See how the spear is already paying for itself. Already, by keeping that slime away at a distance. And I go, oh. Okay, this guy, he's gonna try and punch me. I get close. Yep. Go. Nice. Oh, that's 3 crystals right off the bat. That's really nice. We have a lot of fabric. That's good. We also got a broken sling. We're gonna take this fabric and put it up here, though. I can't. Okay, that's fine. That's a really promising start, and that spear felt really nice to use. Okay. Back, 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 back. Yeah. I think the spear is really good at keeping them at a distance, so I feel like having kind of that higher speed build, so I just kind of poke at them and then move if they get close, would work really well. So I think I'm going to go into that fabric build. I can just keep him back. Yeah, he's just out. He just can't get in my range. Wow. Alright, I don't know what that is, but it looks nice. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm quite ready to take on the boss just yet. I think I'm gonna try and get that next tier spear. Is this? Yeah, why our tools keep disappearing. Yeah, we're not gonna go up there because that will lead into the boss room. So we're gonna head this way. Let's head up. Head up from here. Go. Ooh, no! Oh, nice, I grabbed the glass in time. I like how far away I can just stand. And it seems like I also... I couldn't get it. I mean, I could have, but I would have had to jump off. I'm trying to conserve my health just a little bit. Okay. Don't know what this is. Ow! 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 Okay. Oh, I see. That would have been nice to know beforehand, but I guess you gotta learn new mechanics from your enemies. Makes sense. Otherwise, this game would get boring very fast. Okay, let's go. There we go. I like how you can kind of get like a triple series of hits there. You get like a little bonus. 3. Oh, that is very... I like those guys because you get so many crystals from them, and those sell really well. And I don't think I need those to craft kind of my next tier stuff. I'm a little sad just because I'm still not quite sure what I need to get that final final piece of equipment I need to get the next spear. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong button. No wonder my attack wasn't going through. Nice, I got that nicer steel. Not sure what you're doing. Got real scared for a second. I thought that was another mimic. Oh, we've been doing pretty well this run, though. It's just a matter of kind of keeping up that niceness. So let's just go right here. I don't think I've seen this before. Just another flying guy. Alright. I like that I could just keep the big sword guys at a distance with my spear. That feels very comforting. Just being able to say, nope. Alright, nice. Ooh, health potion, free health potion. That'll kind of make up for the one I had used earlier. Guess I can't leave until I kill these guys. They're just gonna fly around. Alright, come on, come on. Okay, I don't bite, I just stab. Alright, there we go. Nice, alright, we're gonna go up here, check it out. Oh, big guy, big guy, big guy, big guy. Stab the big guy. No, 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 no. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay, E, heal. Nice. All right, gotta stop the big. I am very afraid of those big slimes because they just suck me in, and I'm trapped and helpless. That's good though. We got how much? We got 9 rich jelly. That means we can make 9 potions. That is really good. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. If I see another big slime, I'm gonna. What is this? Can I take this? I was gonna say if I saw another big slime, I was gonna go and use a potion right off the bat because if you get kind of stun locked like that, you just lose your health so fast. So I was attacked by a moving rock today. Can you imagine a rock that moves? I did say what the... Yeah, we already read this one. It's cool. I really like the little stories they have in this kind of base camp. I think it's Pete who wrote these before his unfortunate demise. Where are we not? Okay, so we go down here to the left. Down. Yeah, left and then down. And we might be done with the dungeon after this. Just because I don't think there's all that many rooms left. At least I can't. Oh, I'm out of space to pick up stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop some stuff. Let's... How do I drop stuff? It's time to find out. Let's hit 1, 2, 3, 4. They're kind of like a drop button. I don't think that's an arrow to say drop. So, maybe can I go down here? There's gotta be a way to drop inventory, right? Wish list. Still don't know what it is I need on that wish list. But that last one, I might maybe have to get it from a boss. January. Okay, that's the calendar. Okay. A little. I don't know how much this crystal rock is worth, but there is only one. I really want. Especially because there's more dungeon to go. Is there any way I can drop? Okay, it's gotta be in the options, maybe. Controls. No, we're on keyboard. Main attack, pendant. Secondary inventory, change weapon, roll, use potion, interact, close, back, wish list, move to left panel, move to right panel, move left tab, right tab, page up, page down. Cool, no drop. I'm assuming it's in here. It's gotta be in here somewhere, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, R sort everything. Sort by price. Culture. Okay, so these are the most expensive things, maybe? And then these just have to be there for reasons. Alright, well, I want to continue more, but it looks like my inventory is full, so we're going to call the dungeon here. We're going to head back to town. If I go through. Head back to town. We did pretty well. 34 enemies, 3 chests. We got a lot of stuff with us. That's pretty good. I'm hoping we got a pretty good amount of fabric. I didn't see how much we needed to start getting the starter of that kind of cloth armor set going. So I'm gonna check with Andre here. That was, what was your name again? Andre, yeah. So Bandana. We do need those water orbs, but I got enough of those, and then the iron helmet, and then steel helmet, fabric chest plate. So it seems like they all require fabric, orbs, and the grain looking things. And I'm guessing, yeah, same for the fabric boots. Okay. So I just need to save fabric and orbs. I can sell everything else. And then I kind of want a bow. I kind of want a starter bow. Just for like when I want to keep my distance a bit, you know? But I don't know. We'll see. For now, I think I'll just focus on getting a sphere. So for that, I need to keep the whetstones, but I already have plenty of those, and I don't even know what that last item is. So we're fine. Inventory. Place this on our hot bar here. I'm gonna start selling stuff. Alright, let's sell stuff. Alright, we have 10 whetstone already. I think we have some in here, though. Let's quick move all. Okay. So I have 10 whetstone. I'm gonna sell that as well. Getting amount of jelly. I'm gonna keep the gel. I'm gonna save. Alright, save the fabric. What out of this can I sell? I can sell. I want to keep the fabric. I want to keep that. I can sell the steel. I think I'm going to keep the broken. I'll sell the broken swords for now. Because I don't know if. Well. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go into big swords. So I can sell those. Vines, I'm going to sell because I don't need petals. I'll sell because I don't really need. And then I think I can sell everything in my inventory right now. I'd like to keep the jelly, but, you know, not so sure about that yet. I'm not so sure how the broken weapons work. I think I need to keep those because I might need them to upgrade other stuff. Ancient pots. I don't really know what these are for, but I'll take them. I'll try selling them and just see how much they are. I'm going to keep, like, the leafy stuff because I don't really get those forests often, and I'm not sure how valuable those are or how rare that is either. Same with the golem cores. I don't get those a lot. And obviously, I'm going to sell the glass. Oh, no, not that. Okay. Just move everything back. Sorry. Okay, fine. Sell. Keep the fabric. We're going to sell we're going to sell our crystals. Selling our crystals because we don't really need our crystals. We'll sell the iron bar. We get iron bars pretty easily, so I'm not too worried if we have to go get more of those. Yeah, okay, let's start selling. Oh, let's put our leaves back. Alright, let's start selling stuff. I'm gonna try and upsell the swords. We're gonna sell just one. Try selling these for a little. We're gonna try upselling these a bit. Just a tad. Because I can and I want to. Same with glass. We're gonna try getting the glass at like 110. Here, let's go like 120. Jelly. I don't really know how much jelly's worth, and then we'll have just the bind there. Right, let's open up shop. Get started. I'm so excited. Ooh, come on. What do you want, old geezer? Come on, buy that expensive iron. You know you want to. Buy that sword. It's in the prime. It's too expensive. Fine, I understand. 170. It stays the same. 170. What do we got? The iron should be fine. If I don't see that iron sale going through, I'm going to be upset. Alright, nice. Nice. The glass, of course, always sells for that good price. Put you here. I'm going to put a crystal for... Normally I sell these for 100. I'm going to try to get these up to like 120. There we go. Because if I can get them up to like 120, I feel... Alright, vines are selling, that's good. I can sell the crystals at 120. Too expensive. That would add up because I have a bunch of them. Fine. 110. I really don't want to have to go down to 100 though. Okay, so she's buying the sword at 170. She's not super happy about it, but she's buying it. Low demand. Interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna take you here. We're gonna put... Oh, let's just sell this whetstone. Alright, the crystal at 110 went well. Crystal at 110 went well. I think I'll sell the rest of my crystals at 110. Yeah, I'll sell that. That'll give me a lot of gold. Nice. I got the whetstone sold. Those were just kind of taking up space. Same with the teeth stone. Not super. I don't really need that, so I don't mind just kind of getting rid of it. Crystals. Oh, that's gonna be a big sale. This is gonna be some big. I think this will be the first time I've been above 2,000. Oh, I'm so excited. There we go, and we're above 2,000. All right, Granny and Gramps, you know you want to buy some stuff. Just stop loitering. Buy something. Buy that sword. You know you want to buy that broken sword. Come on, you know you wanna. You know you wanna. All right. Interesting. Whetstones are in demand. I guess I probably could have sold the other one for a little more. That's fine though. I'll sell the iron. Sell the jelly. I don't really know how much for. Like 10. Fabric. I don't want to sell the fabric. Empowering. And then. Oh wait, no, I don't want to sell all my pots. Let's go. Let's just do one pot at like 100. I'm not really sure how much these are worth. If like turns out that 100 is a really good deal, then I'll bump it up really high. But I think I can't imagine a pot is worth a whole bunch, you know? I mean, it's just some pottery. You know, found it in an empty dungeon. It's probably got some mold inside, maybe some ooze, some slime. All right, he's thinking of buying it. He really okay. 100 was a good price for the pot. Let's try same thing at like 110. Maybe try and get a bit, because I mean it stacks over time, you know. Starting to go into the night here. It's getting a little late in the day. We break 3,000 by the end of the day. I hope so. If I can sell that sword, that pot still selling all right at 110. Let's try at 120 now. It looks like the sword is a little too expensive, I think. When I could tell, she just kind of walked by it. So let's drop down to like 150. Slime at 10 is too much. Understandable. I don't think it'd be worth all that much. Bring it up to like 5. I just want to get rid of it. You know, don't have the space for it, so might as well. Pot at 120. Yeah, too much, too much. Understandable. That's good. Let's put this up to like 115. I know we're really nickel and diming it here, but I'm trying to get the maximum out of this. I want a good sale. Low demand for the sword. Still interesting. I guess if it's low demand, I might just not. I don't think I'm gonna try selling that because that's usually a pretty high selling item. Pot at 115. Low demand again. I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call the. What else? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. Okay, well, I'll sell the iron. Iron is good to sell. That low demand sword. I think we're gonna call the shop here. Get out. And I'll keep that up where it is for now. How much did we make? We made almost 2,000. That is really good. All right, back to the mine or back to the dungeon for us. Store everything. All right, how many? I have all my potions. I do. I'm gonna take extra potions just in case. I'll keep them in here in case I die. I imagine I'll probably use 1 or 2, so that way I'll always have 5 in case I just need to spam a whole bunch. You know, maybe I just get really unlucky in a fight or something. Wait a second. Wait a second. What is... Oh. Golem turret, flying golem. Flying golem made to collect materials and repair golems with them. Oh, so they like would go and repair their friends. Golem baby slime. Tiny slime from the golem dungeon that gives the stun effect to its master's weapon. Oh, that's right. I can get enchantments, can't I? Those are kind of expensive. I don't know if that would like transfer over when I get my next spear, but I kind of want to upgrade really soon, so I think I'll just hold off on the enchantment for now. Because I think once I get kind of upgrade to like slightly, like probably like kind of the tier, you know, past the starter equipment to like that tier 1 stuff. I think then I'll be on that for a while, so that's when I'll go get the enchantments. I think we went left last time, and that was a pretty good start to the run, so let's go left again. Alright, nice. Ow. Okay, I almost got shot immediately, but I killed it just in time. Nothing? No, nothing. Bummer. Alright, got some. Ooh, we got some water orbs. Good, because we need those. Back, 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 back. Back, you foul. Big slime. I've been traumatized by big slime. Like, I'm telling you, if it was 2006 and Nickelodeon still randomly slime people, I would live in fear knowing that this is what slime is like. I don't know if any of you guys were around for when Nickelodeon used to just slime people, but it was a really big thing for a while. And only now do I realize the terror. Can I destroy this campfire? I can't. Is this new lore or is it existing lore? Let's find out. We have already read this. Where basically it's saying, yeah, the dungeon just kind of rebuilds itself every day. Isn't that wacky? Exciting. It makes it seem like this is some kind of dungeon crawler. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But no, actually, I love the little bits of lore in this game. I like the little journals left by Pete all over the place. Makes me kind of sad that he died, though. Read. I need empowering crystals to enchant my weapon, but those seem really hard to find. They do not seem to be in chests. Interesting. I guess I can only pick those up for monsters then, because I haven't found any. I don't think I found any in chests now that they mention it. Ooh, okay, I do not like slime. I do not like slime. Ow. Okay. Okay. Gotta use some big brain here. This guy is hard to fight. Okay, move. Okay, there we go. Nice. Oh, that's some good stuff. Open the chest. Some more fabric. Nice. We got some more of that forge stuff, which we'll need. Nice. Alright, let's go up. Let's get out of slime. Interesting. I guess. Okay, nice. I got some glass. I believe I can sell glass still. And then... And the spear has such a long reach. I need to use it more. Because I'm still kind of rushing in. But I have such a long reach with that now. I really need to take advantage of it. Are these rooms always the same? Ow. Okay, there's a potion. I got a little cocky there. Ow. Ouchies. Okay. Die. Is there like any kind of... Doesn't look like... Ooh, hello there. Little eyes in the distance. That's a cool room. I'm not quite sure what it does, though. I think it just drops kind of rare... Actually, I think there might just be one a dungeon, because that seems to be kind of the consistency I've been seeing them. Okay. Got more cores. Ah, it fell off the map. That's sad. And it fell off the map. Got the chest. Some more broken swords. Alright, my inventory is full. So we will go and do one more room. Kind of see what we get. And that is the boss room. I will use this. The rest and rejuvenate. I'm actually not sure if I can just always come back. Does it get like used up, or can I just always come back? I think I can always come back to this once I find it, actually. So it might be worth just rushing to find that and then coming back when I need heals. You know, saving potions for when I really need it. I want to try and get some more water balls. No! I guess I'll find out now if I can just get back that health. It might be it might be for like a limited amount. Yes, another water ball. Go here, nothing. Oh, I can't carry the stick because I'm out of room. I wish I could. There's got to be a way to drop stuff, but I don't know how. It is a little sad. Was it over here? It was. So can I just... Yeah, I can just heal whenever? Oh, that's awesome. That's got to have some kind of limit. I'm sure that has like a limit to it. So what all do I have? I have 4 water balls. I have a lot of steel. I have a lot of fabric. I'm not seeing a lot of stuff I can sell. Well, actually, I guess all the glass. A little bit of crystal. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of stuff I can sell. But it should be something at least. enough for me to at least be able to go and kind of get started. It's really just kind of the cost now. Yeah, I think I can't pick up that. Alright, all that's left is the boss, which we are not going to do because we will die. I need to get at least starter gear before I fight the boss, I think. Let's go to town. Pretty good haul, pretty good haul. I got a lot of fabric again, which is nice because I'm definitely gonna be needing a lot of that. I think first thing I'll build will probably be the chest armor, just because that sounds about right. Because they all cost the same amount of money, it's just different amounts of materials needed. But they all provide the same amount of health. Interesting. So maybe I would just get like a steel helmet and then to like, well, nah. I'll just go full into the dex build. Alright, but so I need 4 10, so 14 and 6. So I need 20 fabric total. And then I need 4 2, so 6, and then so 12 balls, and then probably more of those. Okay, so I'm getting there. We're getting up to that kind of higher thing, and once I get some of that stuff, I'll be able to sell like hardened steel. I don't know how much that'll go for. So let's put the fabric in here though. We're gonna want to get that up. We're gonna put these bad boys in. I hate to not be able to sell them, but because they are worth so much, but I do really want to get that gear. So for now, we're just gonna have to let it slide. Let's go set out our items for the day. I think the glass at 100. We'll try glass at 110. That'll be 770 if all that sells. Crystal at 110 is good. Also just throw in that and start selling our kind of junk stuff. So let's see what we got. Oh, I love her backpack with like the little book with the bookmark hanging out and like the sword. That's so cool. I love like how much detail they put into the different bags in this game. It really helps separate everyone. Like that guy, he's got like the way his bag looks, it's like more camping kind of focus, it seems. Alright, come on, you can buy something, you buy something. Old guy's just walking around. Sword at 150. How are we feeling today on the sword at 150? Good for the sword at 150 and the glass that's 110. Nice. Nice. Alright, I'm fine with selling all my swords at 150. We're gonna do that really fast. And then let's take one. Let's try selling our hardened iron. I think I normally sell the other iron at like 25, right? Yeah, 25 each. So let's try like, I don't know if we want to double it necessarily. Let's do like 40. See where that gets us. But more satisfied customers. And she's back. Bookmark lady is back. And she's looking at the iron. Probably going to be fine with it. Yeah, I figured. The iron is a pretty good deal. It's definitely not too expensive, I think. I could probably try charging a little more for it. I could probably get up to like 30 maybe, but I just don't want to risk it, you know. I found a sweet spot, I'll stick with it. Crystals at 110 are good. Wow, okay, 40 for the hardened steel was a steal for him. I'm gonna try the, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. Put it at 100. Why not? We're gonna put it at 100 and see how people like that. Okay, swords at 480, nice. 450, sorry. Nice, we have broken 4,000. We can now build our first piece of equipment. I think we're probably going to do the bandana. Because, wow, okay, so 100 was still considered a steal? Hardened iron might be my new cash cow. Especially if I can keep finding it. I know I found it in large quantities before on runs. Try, like, 150. Also go... Sell. And then sell. Those just kind of free up some inventory space. After all, if I don't need it, don't need to sell it. Or I don't need to keep it so I can sell it. 150 for the iron is still a great deal. How much is this worth? That is insane. Okay, I'm gonna put this last one up to 200, I guess. That is nuts. I don't think I've sold anything for this high before, but we might see it first. The old man is back again. He just bought that iron for like 150. Now he's gonna buy it for more, maybe. Let's see what he... Okay, 200 is still considered a steal? What? Am I... Okay. I'm out of iron to sell, and I'm very sad about that, because apparently I could have made so much more money today. Well, I might have more in the back. I might have more in the back. Like more than 5,000 gold. That is good to see. I like that. Rich jelly. Yeah, I'll sell it. I'm doing pretty good on potions. Come on, do I have more in the back? No, I brought it all up front with me. Darn. Okay, I will take the broken swords though. Let's put this, and this, and this though. I'll sell the broken swords. Sell these again. I think we can get a good price for those again. Wow, that iron was such a good sell. I'm gonna be looking for more of that in mine. Alright, we're gonna get some good swords, selling the iron, selling the last of our jelly. This will be the last of our stuff for today, to sell in the shop. I'm really vibing with it. And let's sell. There we go. Alright. I think we're gonna do maybe like 1 or 2 more runs in the mine, and then I'm gonna call the stream. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I'm definitely gonna come back to it. But my voice is starting to get I feel like it's getting a little scratchy. Doing Zenon's voice earlier really took a lot out of me. So note to self, don't try doing old man voices. Excuse me. Yeah, we made almost 3K today. Insane. So let's go. Let's buy ourselves some equipment. We got the funds for it. Look well today? I do look well today. We want to buy... I guess we'll buy the bandana first, because we can afford that. Yes. I like how you don't have to have this stuff in your inventory. If you just own it, you can just build it. That's really nice. And then head armor. We got the bandana. Nice. That is looking stylish. Honestly, if we have another day like today, and we get some good materials tonight, we could probably build another piece of our armor after tonight's run in the mine. So let's make sure. Yeah, I got potions. I got my space. Put one more in my hotbar here. All right, let's hit it. Let's go in here. So we've got left, right, or up. You know, we've had a lot of good success starting going to the left, so let's do that. Lucky left, maybe. I don't think that's a thing, but whoops. Turned off my spear for a sec, so I was on my sword. Oh, gimme. Yes. Oh, that's gonna be a big payday tomorrow. Yes. Oh, I got another water. Nice. Slime. It's baby slime, though, so I'm not... Oh! I'm not traumatized, but I will jump off a cliff on accident. Because I am a gamer. There we go. Got some good stuff. Oh, that extra health. It's nice. I like it. I really like having that extra health up there. It already feels like it's coming in handy. I think once I finish the fabric set, if I can finish it fast, I might just take a quick stab at the boss, honestly. Because I can afford, you know, to make more potions and stuff. So I'm not too worried about, you know, running out of... I'm not too worried about money now that I've got. The spear has really just opened up so many opportunities for me. I feel like I could do a lot better with it. Oh, is that... Okay, it's just one big slime. Okay. Let me out. You know. There we go. Whew. Okay, got him in one nice hit with that charge attack. I'm not sure what these are. They might just be like if there's a shooting thing, then that gets blocked, then that blocks that. Alright, nice. We got some more stuff. That's good. Let's go up. Got a big guy. Oh no, don't fall into the abyss. give me the steel. Oh, that's good. That steel right there might just be 250. I'm gonna try selling it for 250 tomorrow, see how it goes. Nice, we're back here again. We get some more. Is this new lore or old lore? We've been here, we've read this already. I feel like we might have to go to another, we might have to check out another dungeon to get some new lore from old Pete there. Understandable. We've already checked out a lot of his camps. Just another reason to fight the boss. You know, there's some people fight the boss to get access to better loot, some do it to get cool weapon drops. I'm doing it for lore. Which, granted, I know that's also a really common reason people fight bosses, but I want to feel cool and quirky. Yes, I got the chest before it sank. Alright, let's see what's in the... Ooh, we got that hardened steel. Nice. I am happy about that. Oh, nice. We also found the restoration hot springs. Just heal right up. Is this also... Why do our tools keep disappearing? There we go. So people have said their stuff is disappearing. This dungeon seems a bit smaller than the past few we've done, unless this right side here just really expands a lot. It might be a pretty small one. Ow, ow, ow. Wow, he just smacked me there. I guess the charge attack wasn't, kind of just left me open because I ended it in the middle of him. That's alright, let's go back up here. We're just gonna go back and heal. I know it's not super exciting to just walk back to the healing room every time you get hurt, but this is optimal gameplay. And as a true min-maxer, I'm not a min-maxer. If I was, I'd probably be much better at this game. But I'm just vibing, just chilling, playing through it. So, yeah, we've already completed the dungeon. Wow. That was fast. This one was a lot smaller. Nah, I got a lot of the blue orbs, and I feel like those are kind of rare, so I'm not gonna risk losing it by attempting a boss fight. Let's get out of here. Let's do that. We didn't make as much as I liked. I would have liked a little bit more of that steel. Would have liked some more glass, but I think we made enough to cover our cost for the day at least. We're probably not going to be able to afford that next set of armor, but if we can get the materials for it, then that's good. So let's check out over here. Enter. Let's go. Let's set our stuff out for the day. Okay, I'm going to just put up the 250. Because it seems like everyone wants that. Sword, 160 is good. I'll put out I have quite a few water lamps, and I don't really know where to price them, so let's just go with 100 and see how it goes. Put out that, and then that's a good place to start the day. Also open this up. That in there. And I'll sell, and so I'll put that in there. I think I can sell the... anything in here I can sell. I don't really think I need the pots. I think these might just be like items to sell. Empowering crystals. I'm gonna keep those just because I don't really know how common those are yet. The game made it sound like they were kind of rare, so I don't want to sell too many. I know I sold some earlier. I didn't really get all that much anyways, so if they're kind of rare and not worth all that much to the NPCs, I don't think I'm gonna risk selling them. Alright, we got our first customer buying some vines. Happy with the vines. Understandable. They're very reasonably priced, if I do say so myself. So the steel is 250. Is that going to be good? 250 is considered a steal for that? 250 just for that is considered a steal? I'm going to have to... Next time, I'm going to have to put that up to 300, I guess. Wow. That is... Okay, you know, I'll take it, alright. So we've got this up over here. Ooh, 100 for the lamp was considered a steal, so I can try... You know what, I'll just put it at 200. I feel like I kind of got burned with the, that hardened steel by going up in small increments, so we're just gonna go up in big ones. You know, if it keeps being a steal, it keeps being a steal. Sell that, and that. And that's... all stuff waiting to be sold. Alright. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, he's gonna buy the jelly. I expect as much. It's a pretty good deal. How much jelly do I have, actually? I've got 10. Pardon me. Pretty good price on the glass. All right. This is exciting. Gonna sell the steel for good. I really want to see them try and buy that lamp. I want to know if the lamp is gonna be kind of my new cash cow as well. All right, looks like Grandma is going for the lamp there. Grandmas do like antique shopping, so. Wow, 200 was also considered a steal. We're just gonna bump that up to 300 for this next one. I think I have a few in storage as well. Let me check. That was a lot. Yeah, I have a bunch. Whoops. Let's just put everything back, and let's take pots. Take the lamps. No, oh, whoops. Lamp. Sell this whetstone. I'll also sell that. Everything else will stay. Okay, so let's go back out here. Place. Lamp. I'm gonna put it up to 300. Sell. I can't remember what the pot sold for last time. I think 110. Sounds like we kind of found a good price for it. We're gonna try and bump it up to 120. Maybe even get a little bit more out of it. Since we have a few, that would add up over time. Gramps making a beeline for that lamp. It's an expensive lamp, alright, but let's see what he thinks of it. Too much. Interesting. Okay. So let's drop you down to like 250. Let's try it now. Because it was a steal earlier, so if we can get him to kind of okay, pot at 120 is too much. Alright, so let's do pot at 110 again. See how that goes. Alright, selling that whetstone, just kind of trying to clear up some inventory space. Not really expecting a lot from that sale, but it's nice to have the little bit extra. Alright, Graham's back for the lamp with a vengeance. Let's see if that lowered price is going to catch his eye. Alright, he's happy with 250. 250 seems to be a good kind of middle ground, a good satisfactory price for him. Same with the pot at 110. So we're going to sell the rest of our lamps and pots at that value, because I think both of those are pretty. I'm fine with those values, you know? That's a very nice amount of money. Come on, Gramps, you know you want those lamps. You love those lamps. Yes, he loves those lamps. Alright, Gramps. Thank you for your business. Alright, there we go. We've got that there. And now, alright, I think we're out of things to sell. Gramps just hanging out in the shop. Understandable. You're a valued customer. You're allowed to stay after hours and hang out if you want. But let's go over to... Alright, yeah, I think we're done. So let's go over to our friend, the blacksmith. Let's close up shop for the day. And let's check our friend, the blacksmith, out. And we'll buy that next set of armor, since I think we can buy the boots. Yeah, close. Made 3K in one day. That is insane. I did not think we'd make that much off a single trip. Okay, so I've already got... Geez, 44,000? I mean, I guess I can kind of see it, especially because I'm really starting to make money now. I can make... That's 30 and 8, or I can make... These are 15 and 4. Okay. Fabric bandana. We're gonna go with the fabric chestplate. Yeah, it's gonna take pretty much a lot of what I have left. But it'll be nice to have some good armor. And after this, all we need is... Okay, so fabric chestplate 2 is a pretty good boost. I like the kind of little... Is that a sachet? Or whatever that is, I like it. Little cape thing. And then fabric boots are gonna be... You don't need that many more blue orbs or fabric. We're not quite there yet, so let's do another run in the dungeon today. I don't know why we're facing our back, but... Oh, probably because we entered while doing that. Now we can see ourselves. We got... Oh, we look so cute and kind of cool. We got our armor now. We have our bandana. I like it. We got serious protagonist vibes going on with this outfit. Alright, we got 700, so we have enough to make it out of the dungeon if we need to. You know, no, we're gonna get the boots before attempting the boss fight. And I'd like to figure out what that last material I need is for the that spear. I can't find it. I might. Ow! Already off to a bit of a rough start. Oddly enough, that a rough start now is still infinitely better than what I had without the armor. What is this? Oh, we can leave from here. Okay. Gotta do it before the chest sinks. Come on, get over here so I can kill you. There we go, I got the chest back. Now he's got some of that fabric that I need. Got another lamp, which will be good. I don't think I need all that. I think I need like 6 more fabric and then 4 more of the water balls. So not too much. Eh. Come on. There we go. So I'm hoping we can find the materials we need in this run. Even if we don't find the cache, that's fine. If we just get the materials and then I can focus on the next run on just getting high, value stuff, I'll be fine. Okay. Keep away big slime. Big slime, bad. Nice. Alright. Ah! I just jumped into the abyss. Give me some loot. Oh, yes. Nice. I like the glass. The glass is always a consistent nice seller. I got some slime, Admittedly, slime, it doesn't sell for a lot, and I'm mostly just kind of keeping it around to be used in potions, but it is nice to just have some. Let's go up here. What we got? Okay, I got some more brass, guys. I'm sure there's a way to upgrade our backpack later on. But I do feel like we're getting a little limited sometimes by our bag size. Yeah, so that whole left... Oh, I could go up here and continue on. I must have... Yeah, I missed this left. Yeah, I completely just missed this left door somehow. Oh, sweet. It's the pool here. Yep. Why are our tools disappearing? I think this always appears on the pool. Let's get healed, nice and rested up so we don't have to use a health potion, and now back to the dungeon. Although, on it, you know what? Let's try the boss. Because we haven't really gotten anything all that good for this run. We got a little bit of the fabric we need, but I think we can get that regardless. And I think killing the boss would be really cool. We're gonna try it. Die. Stay back. Okay. Dodge. Let's use a potion. Come on, die. Oh, it's so close. There we go. We did it. Oh, nice. Alright, we're gonna go back here. Heal up. Alright, I'm now thinking that's not actually the boss, because that was very easy. And this door looks a lot scarier. Unless... Did I just leave the dungeon? Interesting. Golem... There's a... This is one of the strange devices that creatures dropped when he fled. This one's rich, actually. Almost quite literally rich. For every item you place into this device, gold of some perceived value drops out. It's great if you need to use your pendant in a pinch. The device looks like a mirror, so I'm just gonna call it a mirror. Keeping it simple. I do wonder, though, where do the treasures dropped inside go? And am I getting the best deal here? Cool! Okay. So I put in an item and I get gold. So if I don't have enough for my... And also, if I have something like, say this, my root here, I just want to dump it. I just get some gold. It's a great way to clear some of my items. That is so nice. Awesome. I like that. You kind of regret that I didn't get to explore the floor a bit more, but... Ow. Oh. Ow. already off to a bit of a rough start. These guys are much faster. I think to get that spear materials, I'm probably getting it from here. Whew. Ow, ow. It takes a bit for me to turn around and hit him. Okay. Okay. I can do this, I can do this. Oof. Alright, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I don't really want to lose the stuff that I'm on this run. Yeah, my spear is definitely starting to not have the damage to keep up here. I think. Alright. Gonna go one more room. See how I do. Okay, that one alright. That one alright. I'm hoping for at least I kinda wanna get at least like one treasure chest in this floor. Hey, hopefully new lore. Let's see. Come on. Read. Read. I know you can read, Will. They're like mods. Nope, it's still that. Ah, well. We might just have to go an entirely different dungeon. Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. What? What? How did I get health back? Oh, because I hit E. Because I got health back because I hit the use my health potions button. Of course. How could I be so surprised? Alright. Arrive at Crazy Pete's special place. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll go down. Check out some more over here. Ooh. I mean, got a decent amount. I have a decent amount of gold, so I can get out if I need to. Oh, no, 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 no. Slime, 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 slime. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, there's two big slimes, two big slimes. Okay, okay, okay. Nice, I got it, I got it. Oh, dodge, dodge, dodge. Whew, that scared me. Finally, we got a chest. Artifact remains hidden while in the dungeon. Interesting. Okay, well, let's drop some things. So let's put that in there. 3. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting as much as I could. It's whatever. Oh, no, sorry. Take everything. This. I'm definitely getting ripped off a little here. But, you know, I got some new artifacts. I got a decent amount of them. There's a lot in that chest. So let's book it. Let's boogie. Killed a lot of monsters there. Especially including the big guy. Oh, I don't know what those are. Those are new. I got more lamps. Got a lot of iron there. So that should sell for a lot. I'm going to try that iron at 300 next. I think the lamps are still good at like 200. But yeah, I can see where the extra health could definitely come in handy. But I think that mobility to just keep dodging around all over the place is also really helping me. Let's go. Let's try lamp. Let's try this like 270. See if we can get a little bit more out of it. 300. And then glass as always. Steel as always. Alright, let's open up shop. I have a lot of good stuff today. We might honestly be able to get all the way back up to 4K, which would be really cool. Especially if that steel ends up selling for a higher price than 300, because I have 7 of those. I mean, even right now, if it sells at 300, that's $2,100 gold for me just from the steel, not including all the lamps and stuff. So let's see, how's he feel about the lamp? Is the lamp good? Lamp is good at 270, nice. Alright, and glass is always at a pretty good price. Do I want to try increasing lamp a bit? Now, I'll keep the lamp at 270, I think that's fine. I'll sell you. There we go. Now, I want someone to take a look at that iron. And you're looking at it. You love it. You'll love it. You know you'll love it. Okay, 300 was a decent deal. So let's... Oh, closer. Thank you for buying my lamps. Let's go. Let's see if we can get, like, I don't know, 310? you know, just a little bit more. It's a little bit more. Got some crystals. Try getting the sword for like 170. Again, we're not going much higher with these, but I'd like to go a little higher, make a little extra money if I can. It's always good. Oh, is that Zenon? Yeah, that's him, because he's got the turtle backpack. Hey, old man, how you doing? How you liking my stuff? You're buying a whetstone, I see. Interesting, interesting. Alright, Grandma is looking at the iron. How's she feeling about it? Alright, she's thinking it's an alright price at 310. I'll pump it up a little more. You know, you never go too high. Alright, sword, he's not happy about it, but he'll buy it. And that's good enough for me. I'll take him. You know, I feel bad that the customer isn't super happy, I'll admit. But, you know, what's the saying? The seller's always right. So if he, I'm obviously setting the correct price here. He's not buying it for the right price. Well, he is because I'm setting it at the right price. Alright, let's sell some stuff. I am selling slime at such a good deal, though. I really am. It's, oh, yes, we got a buyer. Got a buyer for that iron. Yeah, you're alright with the price. Sword price, a little high. Okay, I'll lower that down like 150. Okay, let's go iron. Again, they're still fine with it at 320. So let's go 330. Sword. Sorry. Yeah, let's go with that. 320, and the sword, I'll drop you down to 150. Let's see what we got. So, you, and then... Sword, I know it's in low demand, buddy, but that's a pretty good deal. Okay, fine. You know, I'm just gonna take swords off the market today. So I know my swords are worth at least 150. I don't need... If they're not in demand today, they will be tomorrow. And then gold runes. I don't know how much a gold rune is, but that sounds very good. So I'm gonna just start it off at like 200. Let's see what we got. Can I get some more iron at 320? Wow, gold rune at 200 was a killer steal. I don't know how rare these are, so I might be kind of screwing myself here by selling them. But, you know, if I found them once, I can find them again. That's how these things go. We're selling that, we're buying that. Alright, gold rune for 300. Alright, 300 he thought that was a good price, so 300 seems to be pretty standard. Same with 320 there. I'll try upgrading the price just a tad. I'm gonna need a bit more money just because I do need to buy more health potions. Try 320 on you and 340 on you. And then I got a golem core from defeating that big golem, so I think I'm gonna start going for that big guy every time, because that, especially with the healing pool right there, it wasn't that bad of a fight. So I think I might just kind of try and work my way to that really fast and get into that second layer, because it seems like that Golem 2 dungeon has a lot more valuable stuff. Also, more lore, and, you know, I got that cool merchant thing. 200? Oh, wow, that Golem core is not worth 200, it seems. Okay, not happy with the steel at 340, so I'll drop that to 330. Yeah, low demand for steel at 340, it seems. So I'll sell all that there. I mean, I know they say empowering crystals are rare, but I have a ton of these bad boys. So I'm just gonna use it. I'm gonna sell this batch of them. 100, seriously? Even that's too much? Alright, I'm just gonna take a golem for that. Alright, pretty good. It seems like it's a pretty good market for the crystals. Okay, let's sell. Alright, and I'm back up to 5,000. Oh, just after one day in the mine. I'm really starting to make some good money now. I like it. Oh, I ran out of things to sell. Or I ran out of time, huh? Still, that was a pretty good day. That was almost 5K in one day. It's a little insane. I'll put everything in my chest here. Get everything there, and then... How many health potions I have? Oh, I'm down to 0, so let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take you, and I'll go buy some health potions. They'll be a little expensive, but I think I'm gonna try to just make it to that room with. Ooh, there's a thing. Investments and what about my shop? Shop level 2. New showcases, decor space, and quest point. Merchants can receive customer requests. Oh well, these are way too expensive for me right now. Shop level 1 though. Decorate it to please their customers. Additional space for the items. Interesting. It could let me sell things faster. Cheap in this at 75% discount. I don't like that. I'm not quite sure why I'd want that, because then that sounds like it makes less money. Could add a tip, but what about for the town? Investments in the town. I can get a retailer. Looking for items in dungeons. You'll find the finest items because... Interesting. So I'll have someone just... where I can buy items from. I guess it's kind of like another merchant like me. Interesting. And then... Looks like I can just get a banker for some interest going on, and then a hawker. Oh, I thought that was like a guy who like had a hawk as like a pet that you could use. That sounds really cool. Guess not. That's a shame. Fresh potions and the odd enchantment are 2 available here. What do you want today? Potion. We're doing potions. We're gonna do... we're just gonna do 5 now. And then, for 75 health, definitely worth the price. This one is a lot more expensive. I guess it's a lot... I mean, it's... I don't know why. I guess just because if HP potion ones, if you just had a... They seem more economical, but if I had a whole bunch of them, then I guess that would take up a lot of space. And I guess also if I'm in a fight, I don't want to have to spam like 5 potions just to recover like half my health when I get a lot more health later on. So that might be part of it, but for now, that's just way out of my price range. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna try speed running to find that golem and get to that level 2 of the dungeon, because it was deadly, don't get me wrong, but it had really good loot. I think like a good 2,500 of that stuff was just stuff I found. Okay, this looks like the same preset I had last time, so I think it was up here. Okay, okay. Oh, that's a lot of good. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. I don't think it's super good. Oh, I do like that though. Ow! 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 That hurt just bad. Need you to die, please. Die! 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 Nice. I want to find that healing thing. Healing area. Got some fabric, which is cool. I'm gonna need that. I don't know if I have enough quite. Okay, ow, ow, ow. No, 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 let me out, 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 let me out. Okay, die, 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 die. Whew. Okay, admittedly, this run's going a little rough. I'm really gonna need to find that regen. Here we go. Nice. Luckily, we found it pretty fast. So we should be able to go into that, this boss fight here with a pretty clear conscience. Let's do it. Die, 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 die. Ooh, dodge, dodge, dodge. Die, die. Okay. Got a hit off, that's fine. Okay. Ow. And we cleared him. Not too bad. That wasn't bad at all. Yeah, I think the spear is a really good match for me, just because I get to kind of keep distance, which works really well. Oh, can I not heal anymore? Oh, I can't heal anymore? That sucks. I guess that makes sense, though. Otherwise, it'd be kind of cheesable. It's just, I'm just sad I'm not the one who gets to cheese it. Alright, Golem Dungeon 2. Let's check out what's up here. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I just barely avoided that. Ooh, that's a lot of the blue things, which I need. I think I'm gonna need a lot of those, especially when I want to start crafting the higher tier fabric stuff. Nice. Chest, what do we got in this chest? Guessing it won't tell me. Destroys one artifact in direction upon returning to town. Okay, well, I don't... Okay. Case, select. That there, and I'll just kind of have this space not usable unless... Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I might have to drop that later, but for now, I've got the space. I can accommodate that. I'm not too worried. No, no, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out! Okay. Die, 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 die. Die, die, faster, 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 faster. Okay, nice. Choose one artifact in its direction when placed. Can I stack it with this bad boy? I cannot. Unfortunate. Well, you are gonna go back in here then. Here. Crystals here. Crystals always sell good. And then this. I do like my lamps. I do like my lamps. So what if we put this here? Oh, that'll destroy up there. Put that there then. Crystal here. Then you go here. Go there. Go there. And then I can move this. And I move this here, and then this. It's now a puzzle game, everybody. I have achieved puzzle game status. There, and then this ancient pot. Guess I'll put that up here. This adds a new element though to the artifact collecting. Did I get anything from that? Yeah. I'm doing alright. Nope, luckily no big I lost it. Say, luckily no big slime for this map, for this stage. I can destroy the sword stuck in the ground. It's really cool. I don't know what... Oh, I remember these guys. Ah! Don't just jump off the map, please. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Okay, hit this rock, hit this rock, hit this rock. Ow. Ah, hey, I did not fall off them. Ah, stop that. Stop doing that. Come on, die, 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 die. Alright, well, I got a lot of cores for that, at least. Still a decent amount of potions, though. Alright, stuff. I will sell my rich jelly. And I will pick up with that. I'll pick up these bad boys. Okay, just getting plants. Sorry for the hiccups there. Go up here to look and see what we got. Hey, another little place. Again, he's complaining about people being like moths. What about right here? Is there any? I can't really interact with that, can I? It's a shame. Still, I like his little areas here. I mean, I've definitely gotten... I mean, if I check my inventory, I've got a pretty good amount of stuff to sell. I'll definitely make a pretty good profit tomorrow. It's a matter of, I guess, really just finding... Oh, I do not like fighting these guys. Ow, 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 ow. I don't know what this guy's doing, and I don't know how to fight him. Oh, ow, 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 stop. Alright, heal, 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 heal. Alright, I have to wait for him to, like, fall and attack me, and then I can come. Okay. Dodge, get behind, get behind, get behind. Dodge. Ah, I just timed that. Okay. Foundry destroys one artifact. Okay. Oh, this. Okay. Lamps? Are they worth? I don't think it's worth more than 4 crystals. I think I'm good, honestly. I think I've reached my limit for this, so I'm gonna head back. Honestly, that was a pretty good run. Got some good monsters, got some good loot. Oh, and we got a bunch of lamps from that mysterious item. Nice. So those will sell really well. And once those sell, hopefully I can get that next kind of level of fabric upgrade. I really want to get those fabric boots for the speed boost, because that looks really fun. Let's put these on the place here. And we're just going to sell all of our lamps for a bunch really fast. I want to get that money, you know? So let's see, we got our first camper dude up here. He's looking at it. Alright, he likes it. It's a good deal. Lamps are still a pretty good deal. We have Miss Scholar over there, Miss Bookmark. He's just checking out our boiler. It's nice, it's cute. I just love the aesthetic of this game so much. Everything about it is so cute and like nicely designed. It's adorable. I love it. I know I just keep saying I love it, but it's just because I really think it's so pretty. And then we're gonna sell... Let's sell another. Try and get a lot of our iron sold. I do feel kind of about selling it, but we're honestly finding so much so fast, and that I don't think the spears didn't seem to really use it all that much. So I'm not too worried about selling it. You know, if we have to make a run to get it one night, that's fine. It's whatever. We can afford it. So we made... Alright, wow, we already made a ton from that. Our big thing of lamps... Oh, we already sold our big thing of lamps. Our crystals are selling. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, Grandma's looking to buy some things. Luckily, Grandma, new things are in stock. We're going to put more crystals, more glass, because glass always sells. And then more steel right there. It is perfect. So while you're browsing and looking out the beautiful window there, we are going to go and... Actually, let's take these bad boys and we'll sell them as well. But we're going to put these back in there. Those back in there. I don't know how many golem cores I really need in the future, but I'm getting them pretty fast every time I kill that kind of first floor boss, so I'm not too worried. We'll try and find a good price for that. So let's see, run down here. Grandma's looking at the whetstone. She likes what she sees. Nice. She's got some wheat on her back, so she might need it for like a scythe or something. I'm feeling she might be the one who planted all that beautiful wheat around town. Really adds to the atmosphere. So let's get another thing on here. I know last time we tried selling one of these, I think it was for 100, and it didn't really sell all that well. So let's try bringing it down to like 80. Maybe that'll do a bit better. Let's see, glass sold at nice... I think that glass price we said earlier is really well, because people really seem to like buying it. I don't know where everyone else gets all their money, because obviously I'm selling stuff, but they just seem to kind of sit around town all day, you know? Not quite sure what they're doing. Alright, Miss Scholar is back, and she's looking at those cores. Wow, okay, 80 was a steal on the core. The price might have gone up on those. I will remember that. So let's try selling this next one for... And that was a steal for her, so let's try selling at like 110 now. Really go up on that price. I know it's kind of scummy, she found a great deal, and now I'm upping the price. I actually recently found it. My old laptop broke, so I had to buy a new one. I found one for a great deal, bought it, and the seller just canceled the sale because they decided they didn't want to sell it at such a cheap price. I saw the exact... They claimed it was a missed shipment or something, I saw the exact same laptop up for sale on their website, not even a couple hours later, and it was like $500 more. I'm still a little annoyed with that, honestly. But that's neither here nor there, because those are uncomfy vibes, and we are here for comfy vibes. And wow, we broke 10k. I didn't really notice, just because we're kind of going through the motions of selling these things, but we did it. We broke 10k. I didn't quite see how much the core sold for. I'm going to assume it sold well, though. So we're going to bump that up to 120. We're going to sell our steel. This foundry rest, I'm not actually sure how much that sells for. I've been keeping those pretty much in storage just because I use them pretty often for upgrading stuff. Actually, let's also, we can sell these. I'm going to keep the jelly. Yeah, let's keep what we got. I don't want to sell too many foundry rests because, again, I don't seem to find them all that often. Although I'm seeing them now that we're getting to that second level. I'm seeing them more often. So, sorry, sir. I am sorry to keep you waiting. Wow, demand for crystals is high. Hey, you know what? I'll try. How much time? I got a little bit of time before the shop closes. I know we're using a lot of our crystals here, but I see a potential for profits. And as the great fantasy shop owner I am, I will not let that pass me by. Our swords finally selling for the price that I know they're worth. We're gonna sell our crystals here. We'll sell all 5 of them and sell them at 140. They give us a nice profit. We're gonna sell these while we can, just because we want to get rid of them. And it's preferable to this than the little magnifying glass thing we have. Alright, so we've got Gramps buying a whetstone. I'm not quite sure what for, but hey, he seems to enjoy it. Core is too expensive, and the crystals, yeah, she wasn't super happy about them, but she bought it at that price, so I think we'll lower it. Core at 120, no bueno, so let's lower that down to 100. That should be a good middle ground. Let's put these up. I don't think she'll buy them for that price again, so... Oh, yeah, these are on 110. I'll keep these on 110. And then sell this pot. I don't remember what I sold the pot for last time, so we'll just do whatever I had it at last. 110? Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see what we can get those cores to sell for, although the day is almost over. Miss Scholar and Miss Warrior coming in for one more purchase. Alright, one more purchase on that Golem Orb for about 100. And yeah, they seem to like that price for the Orb and the Crystal a lot better. This Warrior, she hasn't bought anything, but she's just been hanging out. I really appreciate her business, though, or just her being here. You know, it helps add an atmosphere. You gotta have people in the shop to hang out and talk with, you know, for your customers. Everyone, especially in a small town like this, everyone knows everyone. Gotta have outreach with your community, you know? I think that, yep, he didn't even make it to our last customer of the day. Let's check how much we made. I feel like it was a lot, and wow, 8,000 in one day. That blows my mind, especially because it took us so long to make even just a couple thousand. Pardon me. We're really pulling in the money now. So let's go and maybe take a look. Excuse me again sorry for the hiccups. Let's check this board here. Let's do the retailer. Cannot request this character during the night. Interesting. Alright, well, about you, I believe for that spear, we need... I still don't even know what material that is. If we do this, I could just... I kind of want to do element. I'm assuming that's like some form of elemental damage, and that just seems really cool to me. Also, this design looks kind of trident-like, and that seems really cool. So I kind of want to get for this just for aesthetics, honestly. Having a bow, though, would be really nice. I think we'll go and make a bow. So we need some iron and some sticks. We can get those pretty easily. Health potions. We have the slime for it, so let's go make some more health potions. I think this time I'll also try and keep some slime. I've kind of just been selling it and dumping it because I had so much. But now that I've been really going through it and using a lot of it, Eris, again, asking if we can go away because her book is so nice. She is. Eris is just such a mood. I love how her cat is just like holding the potion bottle in its tail. It's such a cute, it's like such a cute little detail for the character design, and it really makes it for me. All right, let's make 5 of these. Let's make 5. All right, keep pushing 1, we got 5. We'll have 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have a little bit more than I can carry in my hotbar, which is a little annoying, but I mean, also, I'm just kind of blowing through them, especially with that on that second floor. So I don't really mind having extra. It's definitely, I'd rather have too many and give up, you know, maybe getting like one kind of slot for that, and then risk dying and losing all my stuff for the run. All right, so let's go straight. All right, die. More blue stuff. Blue stuff sells really well. And then there we go. We're gonna keep the iron for the bow. Just because I don't really find myself using a sword and shield, and I do think that having some kind of range would be useful sometimes. I feel like the spear kind of covers a lot of range, but sometimes if they're far away, I could kind of cheese it a little bit, you know? That'd be nice. Ow. He just turned right as I walked into him. That is unfortunate. Alright, let's go from here. Pop you. This room ended pretty fast. Something was glittering down there. I'm not going to jump down to find out. Oh, let me out! Not the big slime! No! Okay. There we go. The big slime has traumatized me, because he just unlocks me for eternity. Got some slime for some future healing potions for tomorrow night's run. That's good. Alright, let's get this guy. There we go. Honestly, part of me is kind of hoping for a mimic in some of these chests, just because the mimic drops so much good stuff. Alright, and... oh, and I hit the wall there. That's fine. Alright, this is gonna be super cool, though. Ready? And go. Oh, that was so cool! Almost. Just became Kookaling for a second there. Right. We're going over here. It looks like this... we keep hitting dead ends for this dungeon, actually. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I feel like they've been kind of small recently. But I guess we've just been getting to the end very fast. Luckily, it seems like we can reach them pretty easy now. Just because we have extra health and the spear. I need to start using this charge attack more. It really seems to be doing well. White stone. I've not seen this yet. Okay, so we have... put this up here. Put this down here. And then... this right here. Remember, we need to keep the sticks for the bow. Ow. Ouchie. Okay. I know I said I really want a mimic. I'm gonna get a mimic here, and I'm gonna almost die and regret that statement. But no, apparently not today. Alright, got some good stuff. Those foundry things are really... I'm getting a lot. We've already seen this. I'm not quite sure what if this room has anything, or if it's just supposed to be kind of like a fun room you find. Yeah, that's... I guess we'll go to the right here. I swear, if I end up clearing the whole first floor because I just had to go left to find the boss, I'll be a little annoyed. Okay. Nice. Although we're still at full health potions. I think as long as I don't get too low, I can just wait it out until I find the boss. Oh, that is trippy. I gotta get him. Nice. Oh, that is trippy. Okay, out of the way. Okay, nice. Got some iron. There we go. Yep, I think I literally just had to go left to find the boss room. I should have gone left. Going left has always been really good for us in this game. It's fine. I'm not salty. I don't get salty. I've never been salty in my life for game. The healing pool is right there. I really just had to go immediate left. That's alright, though. Let's fight the boss. I'm gonna get him. Golem warrior. Ow. I should not have gotten hit. I should have avoided that. I'm getting sloppy. Okay. Come on. I can avoid this, I guess. I'm so sloppy. Come on, I got it. I get, like, especially for the Golem Warrior, because I feel like I can just, like, stay at range and just kind of let him spam that attack and avoid that attack. I don't have to risk getting close. Because it's kind of, I get kind of tunnel vision, I think, when I get that close. Okay. Sell this. Get down there. Build that. What is this? Golem volume. Can I read it? Text is too worn, too faded to be legible, but the carvings upon the stone cover, they are meticulously detailed. Interesting. Okay, so I can sell that. It's actually really interesting. Petals. I already have some petals. I don't really know how much they're worth or if they're worth anything. So this will be one way to find out. Okay, so 55. So those were worth a lot, I'm guessing, because I know the sticks sell for like 10, and when I put that in, I got like 3. So I know I said I was gonna keep the this. Yeah, okay, I'll keep my promise. I'll keep the slime. Instead, I will sell because I really want the swords. Sell these bad boys. I don't really need them. And then okay, sell the swords, and then also sell. What can I also sell? I can also sell the Teeth Stone, because this does not sell for much, especially compared to the Golem Cores. I think all 10 of those Teeth Stones will sell for like 1 Golem Core. I got a few there. Oh, wait, no, I meant to heal. Ah, that's what I get for going through this too fast. Let's check out this first turn. Okay. There we go, got it. Alright, I avoided getting stun locked, but hey, give me that back. No, not that. Give me that. Hey. Whew, that hurt. Okay. What do we got? Left or right? Oh, whoops. Must be placed in left or right of bag. Okay, so I can't double up with that. Unfortunate. Okay, so this I would have to place on the left, and then I don't really know what these white stones do. Top or bottom of bag. Okay, so what can I drop? Honestly, not much. Oh, but I want to keep my healing potions. I'm not gonna not take these. I'm gonna have to give up something for that. Oh, this whetstone. Yeah, I think that's about as much as I'll sell this. So, yeah, that's only like 4. And then I'm not gonna be able to bring the gold things or the stone with me out, because I'm kind of deciding to bring some other lower tier stuff so I can build stuff. So let's just sell this and kind of get a feel for how much it's worth. So 71. So that stone, I'll start at like, I feel like double is probably a good kind of starting point. So I'll start the stone at like 150. And then 80. I'll probably start the coin things. I think the gold roots actually got up to 200 last time I sold them. So we'll start with that. I hate to sell them, especially when I have other stuff in my inventory that is worth less. But that's not really the issue right now. Still though, 4 chests, 42 enemies. It really doesn't feel like that just because we go through them so fast now. So exciting. Alright, once I get back to the town, I'm gonna buy the retailer. Because, and this is a very important bit, I want to invest. And I want to buy whatever material I need for that spear, and probably that first tier of bow, honestly. Just because I don't even know where it drops, you know? Oh, it's kind of just random, isn't it? Bummer. Well, that's alright. We'll see. Does he have anything good that I want? Oh, Julian. Welcome, friend, to the marvelous L'Oratelier. Newest and by far the best shop in Rhinoka. Those are fighting words. Yeah. You figured it out? You are Will, correct? Owner of Moonlighter? I'm Julian. Thank you for requesting a retailer in Rhinoka. I look forward to our healthy competition. Yeah, sure you do. I don't like this man. Okay, what is it that I need? Is it not a golem thing? Is it like a... Oh, it might be something I have to find in the other dungeons. I might just have... It could be it. It might be, yeah. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a run here. Nah. I think I'm gonna call it, actually. I've been playing for a while. I really enjoyed this game. I'm definitely gonna play it again. As far as scheduling goes, I've kind of figured out how I think my schedule is gonna go. I'll post that up on Twitter and Twitch later. But for those of you here now, I think how I'm gonna do things is gonna be Tuesday, Thursday is gonna be RimWorld, because I really like RimWorld. Wednesday is just gonna be kind of like a variety of games, whatever I'm in the mood for. Probably for the next bit, it's gonna be Moonlighter, because I'm really liking this game. And then Saturdays, I'm gonna be playing Wasteland 3 with at Joseph Fat One. He's a super cool dude, very fun to watch, and I'm really excited to play with him. And then on Sundays, Mondays, and Fridays, I don't think I'm gonna be streaming. But you know, sometimes I do decide to get in the mood to stream and have some fun with you all, because I do enjoy hanging out with you guys. So be sure to follow me on Twitter. I'll be posting in advance if a stream's happening that day. Otherwise, drop a follow and you'll get that little Twitch notification when I start to stream, and I will be happy to see you with me there. So once again, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had as much fun as I did, because I really like this game. Just the aesthetic is awesome. I really liked I know I didn't talk about it a lot, but the combat in the dungeon, it was really fun, even if it was kind of infuriating at times, because it definitely feels like it was made for controller, so it's a little weird getting used to on the keyboard. But I still really liked it a lot, and then just getting to sell like stuff in my fantasy shop, like I've wanted a game like that for so long, and I'm really happy that Moonlighter kind of scratched that itch. So yeah, I will see you guys later. As always, the VOD will be up probably in 2 or 3 days from now. Just a matter of when my internet can handle me uploading a very long video. So yeah, if you want to see the VOD, you can check that on YouTube. If you want to know when I'm streaming more, for any like Gorilla streams, or just when I'm streaming on those days I mentioned, you can follow me on Twitter. Both those links are in the description. And yeah, I guess I'll just stop rambling and end it. Once again, thank you guys for being here with me. I had a ton of fun, and have a great night, everybody. Peace out.